Hello everybody, it's Jules here with Beanie.
Hello.
And welcome back to another episode of the Monday Night ROARS, set in the one and only Brobna. And welcome back to the final conclusion, the epic climactic ending of our Orc campaign. It has been the tale of 4 warlords and it is about to come to a head today. And trust me, many of them are gonna roll, as it is the combined forces of all of the Orcs who are taking on the Sentinels of Brobna and the goddamn lion. Oh, but wait, as with many things in this life and in Brobnarian lore, there is a twist.
5 of them.
Let's explain. Woo! Welcome back to another ruined sector of Brobna, the final resting place for our final clash in this climactic campaign. And it is also the site of the only tree on Brobna. It is a sorry sight to say the least, but at the end of the day, it's also quite beautiful as well. It is. The only living tree on Brobna, every other tree killed off by the power of the goo crystals over here that make Brobna so deliciously deadly. Over here, as you can see, is where the Orcs have set up their campment. They've chucked all of their junk all over the place and they are not tidying up, mum, no matter how many times you tell me. And over here, you bloody will. And over here, you've got a rocky outcrop that the Space Marines, the Sentinels of Brobna, are going to use to push forward unseen until it is too late for the Orcs. The trap will then be sprung. But for those who have missed the other battles in our campaign and cannot be asked to go back and watch them, firstly, boo on you, but also secondly, let me explain what's happened. I lost the first game, which meant that Beanie got a free deep strike token that he can still give to any one of his units over in his army. I won the second and third game, which means I've got a stealth token and a free enhancement token that allows me to give stealth to one of my units and a free enhancement to another of my leaders. Free of charge, my friends. Ooh. But before we meet on the battlefield today and meet the armies that are going to be doing all of the grunt work, let's explain what we're playing for today. Not only the Brobna in general, but also there are 5 objectives in play. It is a standard capture and hold. At the end of at the beginning of your command phase, you will score 5 victory points for every single one that you have under your control, and this goes up to 10 if you control 2, and 15 if you control more than your opponent. Very, very standard, right? But like I said, there are twists, many of them. This is Brobna, after all, where things are not always what they seem. So these cards from 9th edition, the open war card twists are making a return. 5 of them randomly selected from the deck, 1 of which has been picked by Beanie and myself, all shuffled together, and they're going to form each turn's twist. It will relegate the previous turn to the bin, and that one will be active going forward. So we have no idea what craziness awaits us. But trust me, it's probably going to be quite mad. So, let's go meet the armies. Oh, here we are. 2,000 points of Orcs, and my god, do I get a lot of green bang for my green bucks. And they are all headed up today because this is a Bully Boys detachment by the biggest, the baddest, and quite possibly the most brutal. So over here we've got our war boss Pig Puncher on his Squigosaur over here, who is accompanied by an unknown beast boss over here who did so much legwork in their previous battle that he definitely deserves a name. So I'll let the community decide what he should be called. Let us know down in the comment section below. And while you're there, subscribe as well. We do a lot of work every single week, so why not come and join in on the fun. He's supported by 6 Squig Hog Boys and 2 Boss Knobs over here with 2, count them 2, that's 1 and then a 2 Bomb Squigs over here.
Thank you for clarifying the counting.
No worries, not a problem at all. He has no enhancements on him because he was the only beast boss out of all of them to sort of fall at the hands of the defenders of Brobna, so he's not been rewarded with an enhancement over here. However, this unnamed beast boss has been given the Head Stomper enhancement, which means that he rerolls wound rolls of 1 if you are below starting strength, and he rerolls all wounds if you are below half strength. That is it. Yeah, that's it. There's 3 mech guns over here because they did a lot of work for me in a previous game. And if you're wondering where Big Mech the Thinker is, he's been upgraded and put into part of a personal retinue who's supporting another war boss down the line. There's a kill rig over here that is going to house these 10 Beast Snagger Boys and the Beast Boss as they lumber forward into battle. And then we have at the back Unit 1 of Gretchen, and that's right, the Red Gobbo is actually leading them. I had 40 points left over, and he was the best thing that money could buy. So he's joining that group of Gretchen over there. And over here, we've got another group of Gretchen. Never leave home without them. The Runt Herd, because I needed to use all of my knob models, is now portrayed by a weird boy, but he doesn't have any special powers, he just looks cool. Over here, we've got our second war boss, who is the Big Boss, who's got extra wounds and all of the other jazz that enhancement gives him, and he's going to be joining his 10 knobs over here. The front 5 were actually painted on stream on Live and Let's Dice, chosen with colours by the community, which is very, very nice indeed. At the back, we've got 10 regular boys, and they are going to be just lumbering around doing what they do. But these 10 boys over here and the war boss are going to be in this truck over here, speeding towards danger and delicious carnage. Speaking of speed, we've got a war boss on a bike here, from Legends to Reality. Kira is making his grand return after a long absence on the channel. He's supported by 6 war bikers. He has no enhancements whatsoever. I was originally going to bring the Deathkiller War Trike, but Bong Ripper, he was the previous owner of that mantle, the speed boss. He died in battle in the first game, so had to be replaced. Boo! And finally, possibly leaving the best till last, or at least the most cheesy, we have a brand new war boss in mega armor over here, Big Tiny Grotzen, who is basically the leader of this horrible mass over here, and he's willing to put his money where his mouth is. He has got the teleporter enhancement, which I'm giving it to him for free, which means that him and his mega knobs behind him get deep strike, which is very nice indeed. And as you can see here, the mech, the big mech, that's the Thinker. He's been upgraded. He's got himself a new shiny bit of armor, and he's joining this boy for battle. That is 2,000 points on the nose, and with the detachment being rewarding only units that are knobs and war bosses, and pretty much every single model in this army being of that caliber, I will be able to call the war twice. Oh yeah!
Oh no.
And here we are with the Sentinels of Brobnar, Beanie's Retaliation Force. And oh my god, yes, that's right, the lion is here, beautifully painted up once more by the craziest of Dougs. Please check out his Instagram, because he is an incredible painter. So, so good. In fact, he's done a lot more for this army as well. Deathwatch over here, he's painted up some Sentinels of Brobnar over here. He's an absolute legend, so please support him. And speaking of legends, why don't we kick things off, Beanie, by you explaining to us how brilliant the lion is.
So today, the reason that the lion is here is because, as you know, I won the first match with the Deathwatch.
Yep.
So they ran off to get themselves some allies to help fight this gigantic war in the form of the Sentinels of Brobnar.
Hell yeah.
But then, as they were looking out at the one tree in Brobnar,
There it is, over there in the distance.
that's the one. The lion, Forrest, walked next to it and then proceeded to just keep walking around it going, is this the only tree in Brobnar?
You gotta be kidding me, what? Like...
And then he saw the war.
Yep, he saw it.
And decided, I'm going to lead everybody. And because of that, he is the warlord, because he can't not be the warlord, because he is the Lion of Caliban.
Yep.
So he is an absolute beast in combat, not a bad shooter, and he can buff people up well, and he's got a 3-up invulnerable.
Which is crazy. I love it.
Yeah, so I'm very happy to be running him again. Thank you, Crazy Doug, for painting him, and the amount of effort you put into making him real pretty.
Legend of the game.
But then next to him, we have a captain with a jump pack who has a power fist and a plasma pistol.
Yes, sir.
So he's going to be diving about and punching some face. Next to him, we have a lieutenant who has the shield and the Neo-Volkite and power sword.
Nice.
A Phobos librarian who will be leading some boys and making them extra sneak. And then next to that, we have a tech marine. And I didn't mention it earlier, but I'm doing the Iron Storm detachment. So he has the target augury, which means it's an enhancement that costs 40 points.
I know, it's quite a lot, isn't it?
But it gives all vehicles around it lethal hits.
Now, that would only be good if you brought a lot of it. Oh, no.
That's right.
Oh, blimey. Okay, we'll get to them in a minute.
So there is a 10-man squad of assault intercessors. They will most likely be being led by the lieutenant to give them some extra punch and lethal hits to make those chain swords just a little bit more choppy.
Spicy.
Yes, next to them is a 10-man squad of Deathwatch intercessors led up by Sergeant Hammer, who managed to miss almost every hit in the first game.
It was him versus the orc truck, and it was a close battle, and it definitely
Shouldn't have been a close battle with that giant hammer. And then on the left, we have the Lion's Wrath themselves. We have 3 Deathwatch Blade Guards who will be accompanying the Lion as they march about, chopping things with their beautiful swords. But then further on to the right, we have a 5-man squad of Infiltrators who will most likely be accompanied by the Phobos Librarian because they can hold an objective, deep strike denial of 12 inches, and bit of psychic punch from him.
Yep.
Makes them go from amazing to...
Why leave home without them?
Excellently amazing.
Auto takes sometimes.
And behind them is some Eliminators.
Ooh, I like the look of them. They're very nice.
Well, you've got a lot of war bosses, and they've got a lot of guns that don't like war bosses. So
true.
I was thinking that might be a nice one to go. And then just in the infantry department, there's one last little squad. There's a 5-man squad of flying intercessors who will be accompanying the captain. And I think I've probably forgotten this rule in the past before, but the captain, on the charge, gives them +1 to their strength.
Oh, that's nice.
So it means that power fist is 9, and those chainswords are 5, which will make them much better at fighting your orcs.
Yeah, because obviously toughness 5 is hard to get around without that extra bit of boost.
Yeah, so I thought that would be really good. But then onto the main show, apart from the Lion, we have a Ballista Dread who has all of the guns, no arms, so if you can push him over, he's not getting back up.
Turtling.
It's basically Robot Wars Season 1. They get stuck on their back, it's a problem. Next to that, we have the Brutalis, who has the claws, the melters in his chest, and the, for some reason, anti-fly gun on his bonds.
Nice.
And then we have not 1, but 2 Redemptors.
Ooh, hoo,
And
hoo.
the one at the back, I know it looks kind of like a Gatling cannon, although missing the front. I plan to run that as a plasma today because it occurred to me I have never run the plasma, and I would just like to see what it's like with that D6 +1, big old damage profile, and with the lethal hits, that could be... mwah.
Beautiful stuff.
So I can say this is going to be a very even fight because this is also 2,000 points on the nose. I did
Hell
it.
yeah. Right, okay, well, let's get ready for battle, my friends. So here we are after deployment, my friends. Apologies if the audio was a bit funny on the end of that one there. One of our microphones cut out and we had to recharge it. Apologies, it's my fault. I take full responsibility. But still, welcome to Caesar's parking lot. Over here, we have got the war bikers with the war boss on a war bike at the front. We've got the war boss inside the truck with his knobs. Got the kill rig with the beast boss and his beast boys in there, and all of these squig hog boys ready to move up. Objective controlled over here by one of these lovely Gretchen mobs with the red gobbo attached to them. And over here I've got another group just providing a bit of deep field screening, and the smasher guns are on top of this mighty structure ready to rain down punishment onto the Sentinels of Brobnar, who have arrived over here in a huge mass of fury. Calculated, cold fury. We've got the LT at the front leading the charge, all of the assault intercessors, the Redemptor Dreadnought over here, and the Brutalis ready to push out and challenge this green mass over here. And speaking of green mass, we've got this guy, the Lion, who is just leading from the back at the moment, but he's basically going to part the boys like the red tide and move into the green tide. So we've got the Infiltrators at the back that are providing some insane deep screening over here at the back, and the Deathwatch boys with the Ballistas are there hanging out around the corner. But there's also a little bit of a sneaky boy, little sneaky boys over here. The Eliminators are on that objective, and they are challenging me by potentially walking around the corner and shooting my boys right in the face, which I do not like one bit, my friend. But in the sky, we have the Assault Marines over there with the jump pack, and Beanie's given his deep strike token to that Redemptor, so he will slam down onto the earth and then cause all sorts of carnage. I have my Mega Boss with his Mega Knobs in the sky as well. Now, let's find out who's going to be taking priority in turn 1, and then we're going to flip over our first twist card.
Oh, please be indiscriminate projectiles.
Okay, here we go. Ooh, it's a good start for the boys. Okay, so the orcs are taking turn 1, and as they go into it...
Let's see. Please.
Cyclone. Subtract 1 from the strength of attacks if the target is more than 18 inches away. God dang it, I'm going to have to get close to do some damage then. Okay, right, so we're going to move into orc turn 1, and because of the fact that I get to call the word twice, I'm just going to mull it over in my brain. Am I going to call it?
Do it.
I do want the 5-up invulnerable to keep my boys safe as they move up. I don't think I'll be able to get many charges off, but for the laughs, we're doing it. It's a what? Pure Tim Allen style. Let's move into turn 1. Right then, my friends, here we are at the end of the shooting phase. There was a smatter of firepower from the Warbikers, who managed to do 1 wound against a Redemptor, and the Word Tower managed to do a mighty 5 against the Ballistas. We're speeding through the shooting phase at the moment because... Oh, Brutalis, apologies. Just because of the fact that there's a lot to get through, such as the charge phase, which you see here at the end of. We made a charge in with the Warbikers against the Redemptor, and made a charge in with a reroll with the kill rig over here. But all that matters is that the boys are now in position to do no damage over here, likely, and potentially a lot of damage over here. And we're going to kick things off with the kill rig and all of its savage hooves and horns. So we're going to kick things off with 4 attacks from the savage hooves and horns that cannot be modified in any way, despite being under the wire. These are hitting on 4s because they are, pretty wild and reckless, my friend. I hit you 3 times. This is strength 8, so it'll be wounding on 2s.
On those 2s.
Oosh. I wound you 2 times. It's -1, 3 damage a pop for this.
Okay, so we're looking for 4 ups.
Indeed. Cool, so 1 guy is obliterated already. Then we move into the Butcher Boys, which are going to be hitting you on the 3s. I hit you 3 times, my friend, and then they are going to be wounding you on the 3s as well. I wound you 3 times. This is at -1, but only 1 damage apiece.
Okay, so 4s.
Ooh, all made.
Emperor
and then
protect.
finally...
Or the Lion protects.
Finally, it's the Saw Blades coming in, hitting on 3s again. I hit you a smattering of times. Strength 10, so this is going to be once more at 2s to wound, and this is going to be 2 damage a pop. I wound you all the times. 5 wounds coming in. Oh, actually, I've got to roll 1 extra for being in the war. Apologies. I missed anyway. Okay, so that is going to be 5 at -1, my friend, and this is 2 damage a pop.
Okay, 4s.
Ooh, 3 get obliterated by the big boys there, but that was just a small drop in the ocean for the boys there, because there's many to fight back. Will the Warbikers do as much damage? This is my own doing. Oh, how right I was. The boys did no damage against the Redemptor. That was a bit embarrassing. We got a fair few wounds through, but Beanie is turning up with the saves right now. And now it is time for him to fight back. Where do you want to go first?
We're going to start with the Redemptor, who I believe has 5 attacks.
Oh, baby. Okay.
But I am double checking this because I've been known to not know the rules.
Okay, yeah, so the big Redemptor fist is whirring up now, about to smash my poor old Warbikers into nothingness.
Okay, so because the Lion, because you went first, I wasn't able to activate the Lion's ability to give the +1 to hit. But it does mean this is going to be 5 attacks hitting on the big old 3s.
Indeed, they will be. Ooh, I only dropped a 1, and what's the strength of this boy?
A lot.
If it's over 12, then you'll be wounding on 2s.
It is in fact
14.
12.
Oh yeah, so it'll be wounding on 2s then, because I'm toughness 6. Okay, so there's 3 saves to make, and I'm assuming it's a lot, so I'm going to go into my 5-up invulnerables.
It is a -2.
5 invulnerables. I make 1, fail 2. How much damage is it a piece? 3. Ooh, so that is going to kill 2 Warbikers deed. My boys! No! It's to be expected, you fool. Okay, next up, it is the boys versus the other boys over here.
So it's time to do some pile-ins and get ourselves ready, so if you just come back in a minute.
Indeed. Here we are after the pile-in, and the LT is stepping up to the plate. He's on par, quite literally, in the same headspace as the big boss. Is he going to be able to do some damage to him, though? Hitting on
2s.
Ooh, okay.
And 6s are lethal because of his ability that he gives the unit.
That's not bad, brother.
Oh, I forgot to use my reroll there.
Oh, what a shame.
Okay, so I'm going to use the reroll
Oh yeah, see if you
here.
can fish for that 6. No, but it's still a hit. Now, strength of this is?
5.
That is 6 to wound, my friend.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, not bad. And minus?
Minus of the 2.
Now, that is actually okay. How many was it? 3 or 4?
It's 3.
3. 3 at -2 puts him onto the 5-ups. And he makes 1, but he fails 2, so how much damage is that?
That'll be 4 damage.
4 damage. He's taken apart my poor boy over here. 6, 7, 8, 9 wounds remaining. But now we'll be back with the chainsaws into this boy. Oh, you know what? The boys have shown up a little bit. There's 6 saves that I've got to make at -1, so 4-up saves. I fail 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa!
They did 9 damage to a kill rig.
Okay, we are now starting to get a little bit worried, because at the end of the day, I knew that this was going to be a big ask for the kill rig to actually do something, but still, I wanted you to do a little bit more than that, mate. Oh, actually, I've got feel no pains. What am I on about? I took 9 wounds. 4,
You did?
5,
Oh, yeah, of course,
6,
you got 6
7, 8, 9. 9, 6 up, feel no pains. Do I make
Count
it?
to 9, folks.
1, 2, 3, back on the board. Boo. So that is back up to a 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's still bad, but not as bad. Okay, so that is the end of the combat over here on both sides. It was a big explosive push from the Orcs, but will it have been their undoing as we move into Sentinels of Brobnar, turn 1. We are after turn 1 Sentinels of Brobnar movement, and the boys have fallen out of combat here to claim this objective, but make way for the Brutalis, who is coming in strong. The Lion also has deftly moved over up onto this destroyed Rhino and is going to destroy these Warbikers in front of him. His retinue securing the back line over here. The Death Watch boys have moved up with their Brutalis pal so that they can also threaten the line down onto the kill rig, but let's be honest, I don't think it's long for this world after the Brutalis charge makes mincemeat of it. But still, good to have backup support for the Eliminators.
Unsurprisingly, the Oath of Moment was put onto the kill rig because it's kind of there.
Yeah.
So some free rerolls would be nice. I used the Tech Marine to heal up for 3 wounds onto the Brutalis and giving him a +1 to hit.
So he'll be hitting on 2s now in combat, which is pretty nice.
And talking of which, in terms of an aura, the Lion is giving anyone within 6 inches a +1 to hit. It's not many, but it does mean the Redemptor is getting it, which means he's now punching on 2s.
I mean, to be fair, will there be anything left after he's finished with them? That's the real question. So, let's move now into your shooting phase. And where would you like to kick things off, my man?
So I am going to start the shooting phase off with the Brutalis and his boob cannon.
That makes a ton of sense, my dude.
Because he might actually, if I luck out here, frag this on its own, because we have a twin multi. Yeah, so it's a twin multi-melter in Melter 2 ranged, and it is twin link, so it's going to be 2 shots.
Yep. And the free reroll that comes in as well for all you boys.
And he's hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s.
Yep. Because he's just a bad mamma jammer from the Iron Hail. So he hits both times.
And he gets lethal hits from the target augury.
Oh yes, because that's another little 40-point thing coming in strong.
Yeah.
And then its strength of this is?
The strength of this is 9.
So it'd be 5s, but re-rolling.
Because it's twin linked.
And he doesn't need it anyway. 2 massive hits coming in, minus a lot, so I'm assuming.
Yes, onto your 5s.
5 up invulnerables. Oh, I've made one of them. But does he make the second one? No, he does not. So that is D6 plus.
+2, and...
So we'll take that one off already, so now it's just D6 damage coming into him.
And using the Iron Storm ability, I can re-roll this for free, because that is part of the free re-roll build-in. You can either roll a hit, a wound, or a damage.
Yeah. I'm with you. Ooh, a mighty 4. Very
but I'm
nice
not going to re-roll that, because that's pretty spicy.
4, 5, 6 damage that I've effectively lost there. 6 feel no pains of 6 up. And I make one of them, so I basically lose. I've taken 2 off there. I lost 3 then off that one, so he's down to 3 wounds remaining.
And now his other guns.
Indeed.
Some would say the most important of the guns, because at this range, it's 6 shots.
Very nice indeed. Okay.
Hitting on 2s with a reroll built in. That is a lethal hit.
Nice, and there's the reroll of 1 because of the thing.
I'm just going to chase up the rerolls because of the Oath of Moment.
Oh yes, of course,
and just see if I can get another one, because that is better than trying to get 6s here. But it is...
The strength of this one is going to be a lot less, isn't it?
It's 4.
Okay, so it's 6s to wound.
But it's twin linked.
6s, re-rolling. Ooh, gonna need those re-rolls, but I reckon you'll get 1 at least. No, okay, so 2 at minus.
-1.
2 4-ups to make, both made.
Boom.
Okay, next up is the Iron Hail Icarus thing, is that what it's called? Or was that the thing you fired?
That was the Iron Hail Icarus thing that I just fired.
Okay, so they've done all of his shooting. They fell out and can't shoot. You've got the Death Watch boys over there that can shoot. Do you want to move to maybe the Ballistas and do the trucking?
I think you've forgotten a very important shooting.
Does he have something else?
No, the Forge Bolter of the Tech
Oh,
Marine.
do you know what? That's actually quite decent, if I remember correctly. It's like -1, 2 damage?
Yeah, it's basically a heavy bolter that he's glued to his shoulder.
I like it a lot, so he's hitting on.
So he will be hitting on 2s.
Nice. And re-rolling the 1s. Doesn't need him at all. And he lethal hits himself?
No, he doesn't.
No, okay. Okay, so that is 2 hits, strength.
So strength 5.
So 6s to wound. 1 wound coming in at -1.
Yes.
4 up. Has not made it.
2 damage. So
2 feel no pain to 6 up. No, so he's down to 1 wound remaining. He's making you work for it, as all of my orcs do.
Good. Well, what it might mean is that I'm just going to be using bolters
Yep.
to take him down, because now we are going to move on to the ballistas.
Yep, round
who's
the corner.
shooting the truck.
Indeed
through,
he is.
He's feeding, or what's it, feeding the line?
He's threading the lead.
Threading the needle, yeah, that's the phrase.
So it's, I know it's 2 shots for your las cannon coming in. Hitting on 2s?
So it is hitting on 3s.
Oh, it would have been 2s if he stood still, would it?
But each time this model makes a ranged attack against a model that is not below half strength, you can re-roll the hit roll.
Ooh, very nice indeed. Okay.
So this will be hitting on the 3s.
3s re-rolling, so re-roll that 1. No, okay, strength of this is
12.
Now it's going to be strength 11 technically because of Cyclone, but it doesn't matter a jot because I believe that the truck is only strength less than that.
So it's
3s.
3s.
It is a wound. AP on this is
Minus
a lot.
3.
Ooh, okay, so he's going to be on a 5-ups. He's not made it. It's D6 plus.
D6 plus 1.
For 5 damage coming in, so it's going to put the truck down to, but I'll put 5 here because I know that you'll need to roll your missile launchers as well.
Yes, and I haven't used my Iron Storm reroll on him yet.
Not yet.
So that's nice. So there's going to be 2 shots of this using the crack.
Nice.
Because everyone loves crack.
Oh, both miss.
But I get a reroll because at these... it's each time, is he below half strength?
Well, he wasn't when you declared him, so you would still get your re-rolls. I think that, yeah. So he hits once, but he does not hit the second time. Strength of this?
10, so it'll be 3s again.
Indeed it will be. Ooh.
Minus 2.
Minus 2 this time around. Okay. Whoop. Ooh, not made it. D6 plus.
So it's just D6.
Straight D6 for 6. I think that may be the truck out of there. Let's double check. The truck is out of there. Does he explode? He does explode. Luckily, there's no one around him apart from you who's going to take the mortal wounds on this one here. Because everything else...
Yeah, but is he within 6?
That's fine. From grill to grill. Let's find out, will the last tree of Brobnar... Oh, the explosion just doesn't catch him. But now I've got to roll. Got to roll some desperate escapes for these boys here. Right, the truck has exploded, but I didn't fail a single explosion test. And now Beanie's going to fire down with a smatter of bolter fire into that unit, or are you going to?
And then everything else is going to go into the kill rig.
Do the one guy who can see, threading the needle down into the squad of knobs over here. Okay,
I believe it's 2 shots per bolt rifle, but again, we haven't used intercessors on their own.
Not that much actually.
Really.
No.
Yes, it is. It is 2 shots.
2 shots hitting on?
3.
Cool. 1 hit, strength of? Oh, it'd be 5's the wound.
5's the wound.
No wounds there. And then every other bolter fire that goes into the kill rig, and we'll be back with the saves. Ladies and gentlemen, the kill rig has died. The final wound was taken off by the intercessors over here. It did not explode, but now I've got to pile my boys out once more. So even though the kill rig exploded, it only managed to take 1 boy down with him, and the boys have piled back here, regrouping. Hopefully they will be outside of a charge from the boy over there, but at least making it as difficult as possible. They've got that squad there to contend with too. Things are looking pretty dire, but that's the Orky plan, if there is one. Right, okay then. So we move now into more shooting from who and where.
So if the pistols are still the long range that they used to be, for reasons I never quite understood why they could shoot further than normal pistols. Keep vamping. I am just currently looking at said rules.
Oh, you're trying to figure out the pistols from the blade guard.
Yeah, because they're the heavy ones, and they used to be 18, but now they're still 18. So it's going to be 3 shots.
Is that 18?
Yeah.
Let's have a quick looky. From that guy there. Yeah, okay, that's cool. So there's 3 shots coming in to the boys over here.
3 shots, hitting on 2s because... Oh, no, that was only for melee. So,
right, okay, cool. So 3s. 2 hits, strength of.
It'd be 4, so it'd be 5s.
5's the wound.
And with 3 reroll, but I didn't need it, so
AP
it's -1.
Ooh. 1 made, 1 failed. 6 up, feel no pain. No, okay, 1 more boy goes. And I'll take it from this one to make the charge from your Death Watch boys harder.
Good plan, sir.
Okay, that's all of this squad done here. This guy hasn't shot, he hasn't shot, and the infiltrators haven't shot yet.
So he can't shoot because they're in combat.
Oh yes, of course, but he can shoot
unless,
into combat.
Of course, it's 24 inches to those guys over there, which I believe actually it might be more.
Nope, you can see them. He's outside of the one that you can actually see, though, from there.
But they're visible to him.
Visible to him, but outside of 24.
Okay, cool. Right, so he can't shoot, they can't shoot. The eliminators
Can they see anyone?
one Eliminator's bottom can see those boys.
Do that, Funky Shot. Go, my friend.
But I'm going to come back to that. I'm building up to the bum
Oh,
shot.
I like it, okay.
Okay, so this guy who I said had the macro plasma will not be able to shoot plasma because it is blast.
Yes, but he
Hosted
does have
by my
some
own
other stuff,
petard.
doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
They're
So-
bolters, booby cannons, bolters? am I
Yes,
right?
so he has a regular onslaught cannon thing, gun.
One underslung.
The underslung, yes.
Cool, yeah, fair enough.
So it's going to be 8 shots,
Going into these boys here.
hitting on the 3s.
Nice.
And that's lethal because
He's within range of that boy. Okay, and then strength of this is...
it's 5.
So 5's to wound.
Yep, with a reroll, 1 reroll if I want, and that's a devastating wound.
Ooh.
And I'm going to reroll one of them because I might as well.
Okay, so 2 coming in AP 0.
So
isn't it?
you only roll the 1.
Oh yeah, because the other one's that. So it's a 4-up save. He's made it. So he does only take 1 wound. One of them is down to 2.
Yes, and now it is time for the Frag Storm grenade launcher, which you can't use because it's blast. But he can use the Icarus rocket pod, which is D3 shots.
Which surely should also be blast, thinking about it.
you would think,
yeah,
but it's
apparently
not.
No.
And then this will be on, this will be on 4s, won't it?
Because you're -1, but you got +1 to shooting because he wasn't awakened actually. So
Yeah.
it's only the 1 hit, but you get to reroll ones natively, don't you, with the Iron Hail detachment? Is that what it is?
No,
Or is it
no,
only
no.
with
So you
certain
can
things?
choose 1 reroll.
Oh, apologies. Yeah.
Okay, and now it's strength 8, so it's going to be 3s to wound.
3's to wound. Nice. AP.
-1.
Ooh, 5-ups. Made it.
Boo.
Okay, so that is actually all of the shooting done, apart from the bum shot from that guy over there, if you want to do so.
Do I want to do the bum
Because you
shot?
know I will take it away and make that charge even harder for you.
You will, so maybe I'm going to leave the bum shot.
Good idea.
Oh, no, I'm just going to do the bum shot and say it's precision, because it's a precision gun.
Can you see the target of the beast boss himself, though? I think you can from his angle of the bum shot. So let's go
The
for it.
bum can see a shoulder.
Go for it, my friend. Shooting,
Words I never thought I would say.
shooting into the beast boss. Over
Okay,
here.
so he stood still,
Yes, he did.
so this will mean this weapon has devastating wounds, and because it's got the heavy keyword, it'll be hitting on 2s.
Very nice indeed.
Now watch me roll away.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we usually do in this. Oh, there it is. We always do it. Why'd you call your shots in such bad way?
Ah, but I can re-roll it because of the Iron Storm.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, fair.
It's all one!
Oh, dear. Does the Iron Storm thing affect every troop member, or is it just vehicles?
Every unit.
Wow, that's pretty good, man. That's powerful. Okay, so that's all the shooting done in here. It's time to do some charges. I assume that the Lion would like to come in.
Yeah, the Lion would like to start
Let's
the
see if he
charge.
gets a double one and fails this. No, he's definitely in there. Right, okay, so he's definitely in.
Yeah, so the Lion is in. So where's he going to go?
He's going to have to go down and around because of his thick booty base that he's got there.
He wants to get over to here.
His buttery biscuit base.
So these guys want to make a charge themselves if
Oh,
they
okay,
can.
fair. Sure.
So to get into him would be a 4.
Yeah.
But then they're going to have to pile around a bit.
Yeah,
so,
they have to figure out a way to get around there. Let's see if they can make it in first. They can't with a 3, so they are staying put unless you're going to spend a CP. And I don't know if that is worth it. Do you need it right now?
Well, it's only to provide cover for him.
Well, I will say that those 3 smasher guns are going to level him if you don't do anything about it. Because they can see him, they can target him once you kill all the warbikers, so you probably definitely need to get those boys in there. If I killed you with smasher guns...
Yeah, I would be very, very disappointed. Okay, so I'm going to re-roll that.
Okay, reroll. They are in there with a 12. Okay, yeah, they can go wherever they want.
Yeah, so they're just going to...
Beautiful stuff.
Because as long as he's within 3 inches of another unit,
He now gets lone operative.
he does.
Which is lovely. Good for him. Next up is going to be, I assume, the charge from the Brutalis going in. 8-inch charge. I measured that up myself.
Oh, thanks, man. Thank you.
But
But I
this
don't
is-
get a re-roll here now.
No, you don't get a reroll, but you can make it. The odds are in your favour. 50-50 in it. Not with that, though. He's staying put. And then what about the Death Watch? They will need roll, and then we'll figure out what they need. They are not in there either. Ooh, okay.
That wasn't what I wanted to see.
No, but they will hopefully be able to clear this portion out right now as you go into the fight phase with
the Lion.
The Lion. Lion is stepping up to the plate, and he is going to slam these warbikers to pieces.
8 attacks.
Whoa. Whoa now. You whoa now, mate.
I know.
Here we go. There's the ones. There's the ones. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. He's just,
He's
just
cute.
warming up. He's just warming up. Strength of this is?
12.
Oh my god, that is
two.
2s. Any rerolls in this?
No, I should have re-rolled there. So that's 5 at -4.
Does he benefit from the ones?
Yeah, because he's part of the detachment.
But you can only reroll one of those, can't
Yes.
you? Okay, fair enough. And how much damage is this piece going through?
It's -4, 4 damage.
And how many do I need to save?
5.
5. Oh my lord. Okay, let's see if you got it, boys. He blocked 1, but unfortunately, 1, 2, 3, 4 bikers are destroyed, leaving the war boss on his lonesome. Ow, Chihuahua. But he will get to fight first against the Redemptor.
They would get to fight.
I've removed them from combat. Are they in combat
But
now?
they would then, because I'd activate them and then they could pile in, couldn't they?
Yes, they can. So they're going to activate the Blade Guard coming in next into the War Boss. Here we go, my friends. It's time for the Blade Guards to go in, and they've got the Swords of the Imperium, so they can reroll 1s.
They certainly can, and they're hitting on 2s.
Whoa! Not that they bloomin' well really need it. Oh, that's lovely stuff. And then strength of this is?
It's 5.
So it'd be 5s to wound. No rerolls on this?
No.
No rerolls. Okay, cool. So
Unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on your outlook.
okay, so there's only 3 there, and you can reroll 1 of them for free because of your detachment ability. No. Okay, so 3 at minus a lot, so it's going to be onto his 5 up invulnerables. He makes 1, fails 2, so how much damage is that going to be?
That'll be 4 damage in total.
4, 5, 6, 7. He's still alive and kicking somewhat. Where's the bloomin' 3? Why can't I?
You were holding it on your thumb.
I love that. Right, okay, so 3 wounds remaining from that guy here, and now he will get to fight before the Redemptor, and he's going to put all of his Power Claw attacks into them, because if he kills off a few of the Blade Guard, that's going to be better than dealing with this absolute piss taker. He strikes hard, he strikes fast. Beanie's got 3 saves at -2 coming in.
So 4 ups.
Ooh.
Makes 2,
How
fails
much damage?
1.
How many wounds have they got?
3.
Dang it! Okay, so he's down to 1 wound on that guy there. He's still in it for now, but now the Redemptor is going to absolutely body him. 5 attacks? He's outside of range for the +1, but but it's 3 attacks.
It's 5 attacks.
Oh, sorry, 5 attacks to hit on 3s, is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
And still lethal, or is it just ranged? Double
I
check.
think it's only range, but now that you've
Yeah,
mentioned
just
it...
double check that, because that would be pretty potent if you had an ability to do that. But he has hit 4 times regardless.
Weapons equipped.
Ooh, so he's got a lethal on that one as well. Okay, and then that's going to be
2s to wound.
2s to wounds. So I'm looking at 4 saves,
Minus
5 ups for my boy, and he's dead. The Warbiker boss is down. No more. Their first turn charge turned out to be their undoing, but at least they pulled the lion over and away from the central mass. So the Orcs have taken a bit of a battering at the end of turn 1 over there. Going into turn 2, they're going to need to really think about how to position in order to make short work of these mechanical monstrosities and, of course, the lion. But we now move into the twist phase. This has gone. See you later, Cyclone.
Bye.
And in its place is indiscriminate projectiles. Each player rolls 3d6 at the start of their turn. For each roll of a 6, they can select 1 enemy unit on the battlefield and do d3 mortal wounds upon it, or 1 mortal wound if that unit is a character with a wounds characteristic of less than 10. Okay, so beginning of my turn, see if I get any 6s here. No, dang it, no discriminate projectiles for me, so Beanie's going to have to wait until the beginning of his turn to roll his. But thankfully I've got to move before I get absolutely destroyed as we go into Orc turn 2. Okay, my friends, it is balls to the walls crazy time right now because, hey, listen, got to go hard and die harder. I've moved forward the boss over here. The second round of Devoir is in effect because why not at this point here? So that means that pretty much everything that's led by a war boss will be affected by that, and every Mega Knob over here also gets affected. So Big Tiny Grotzen has decided to arrive on the battlefield, crackling warp energy signaling his arrival. He's 9 inches away from the lion. They're just going to go for it. They may die horribly, but it will be fun either way. Moved up here to make use of the devastating wounds against the Brutalis over here. These boys have moved around the corner to hopefully finish off these assault intercessors. And then with 2 huge blobs of boys holding the line against them, I think we can handle ourselves. Plus, they're going to be supported in turn 3 from these boys here who have moved around the corner, and they're going to charge the Eliminators in the back, hopefully removing them from the equation. And I've tried to screen as much here as possible because I know Beanie's going to have to drop down his Brutalis, his Redemptor, and his Assault Marines. So here we go, my friends. It is time for the shooting phase, which is the most important in all of the orcs there. So we're going to do the 3 smasher guns who can't see down at the lion now, unfortunately. I did have a quick look. I thought they could, but they definitely
Well, they couldn't shoot him anyway because he's a lone operative.
No, he's a lone operative. So they're going to fire all of their shots into the Brutalis, just because why not? If they can remove him as a threat from the battle, that would be fantastic. D3+1 for all of them.
Ooh, before I see it.
Yep.
So D3+1, you said?
Yes, sir.
I am going to spend a CP on Armor of Contempt.
Yes, so probably a good idea. So he spent his CP on that one there. I need to remember to give myself another one. So that is another 3 shots in. Oh my god, I've trapped them all. Now these are going to be hitting on 4s because Orky boys or Grot boys are slightly better at shooting. And I hit you 3 of the times over here. Then it's going to be strength 9 on toughness 11.
So it'll be 5s.
5's the wound. Ooh, huge wounds coming in. -1 because of all the shenanigans you've just pulled right there.
So 3 ups.
3 damage to you, my friend. Take it on the chin. But that's okay.
Down to 7.
That's actually good news for the beast boss, who's got less work to do as he makes his charge in. They're going to fire all of their pistols, all of their sluggers, up into the boys up here. They're going to do the same, which we'll do off camera. I may check to see if I've got the grenade stratagem to lob some stuff over there, but we'll come back to that. These guys have no guns, apart from the shooter that's on there, because they've got twin kill saws instead. And I think I'm out of range of shooting with all of my stickers over there. So it'll be a very small firing round indeed. Here we go, my friends. All of that shooting, and 1 wound was done by the knobs over here. Go, boys. I'm just focusing on the tree. The tree did all the damage.
The only tree of Brobna.
Just threw a branch into his eye. It's like, god damn it.
Ow!
So, it's time for the charge phase. This is where it all counts now because it's just going to be stupid. I will win or lose this game, I reckon, based on how this charge and fight phase goes. So, we're not even going to waste time. Tiny Grotson and his pals, they're going to go straight into the lion because why wouldn't they at this point? So it's a 9-inch charge. Coming in.
I'm so frightened.
Here, an 8. It's got to be my 1 CP reroll. Let's see if I got it.
Oh, yay! The lion didn't get eaten by Meganauts!
The lion is staying put, and so are the boys for now. Dang it! Okay, so that means then, charges over here into the Brutalis.
20.
Yeah, no, definitely. Okay, so they are in there, and these boys into the Assault Marines right there. They are also in there with a 7. Now, can you measure me up with a patching trowel? How much charge my beast boss needs to get into the eliminators?
Can I use a tape measure?
Yeah, you can this time around.
Oh.
And it's +1 to him for his charge. So what are we looking at? 8-inch.
So with the +1, you got a 7.
Ooh, 7-inch charge coming in. And he's in there with a 10.
The eliminators, their lives are over.
Okay, cool. So we're going to move some boys. I'll be right back. So my friends, we're kicking things off with the Beast Boss and the Beast Snagger boys going into the Brutalis. He's got an extra attack because he's still in the war, my friend. Hitting on 2s. Let's see if he got it. Oh, he's dropped 2 already, like a real chief. But now these are going to be doing devastating wounds on 4s, 2 damage a pop. Okay, so there's 2 coming in, so 4 damage to the Brutalis straight away.
He's down to 3, which means he's bracketed now.
He's bracketed, and then the boys, with the power snappers and all their fun stuff, are going to pile in and do their damage. So, my friends, the boys have done their work. There's 10 saves that Beanie needs to make now, 3 ups.
Are you ready for...
Oh, you're doing dramatic rolling, are you?
And he fell.
Yep, okay, cool. Does he explode? Does he explode? Oh,
no, he implodes.
He couldn't even crump and dump himself properly. Okay, but at least the Brutalis is out of action.
And importantly, someone's very angry about this.
You're very annoyed, and I don't blame you because I would be too. Moving on, though, to the knobs who are going into the Assault Intercessors. Now, the War Boss over here is showing boys how to get it done because he's just managed to get 6 wounds through, -2, 2 damage a pop to begin with.
Easy 5s.
Ooh,
1.
Okay, so that's a smattering of boys dead.
That's 5 5s dead.
And then everything else is going to go into the remaining LT. And the
one
boy that is still left. Right, let's see if they got the gumption. Holy cow, there are 23 wounds that Beanie needs to save between 2 guys, -1 and 2 damage a pop. This is the boy popper, as it were.
Okay, so this is going to be dramatic rolling because I've got to do it for the intercessor.
So the first one?
4.
He's alive.
Okay, so that's 1 done.
Oh God, can you not? He's alive
2
again.
done.
Oh God. Okay,
Ah,
so
he's
he's
dead.
dead.
He's
And then the
fine.
rest of them go onto the Sarge, who has how many wounds?
He's got, I think, 4.
Okay, so let's see it. He's just got to not fail 2 of these potentially.
It's only 20 saves.
It's only 20 saves, guys. Come on, what are you on about?
He's very,
God,
very
he's dead. Yeah, he's been torn asunder by the Knobs and his war boss pals over there. Pretty brutal indeed. So that's 2 of the fights going on, and then finally we'll close things up with the Beast Boss and his boys going into the Eliminators. The Beast Boss struck with his Beast Chopper, and Beanie's got 4 saves at -1 to start with, and then he's got the Jaws as well. Oh, so that's 4 wounds. How many wounds do the Eliminators have each?
2.
Okay, so that's 2 of them down. Let's see if the chomps of the big squig can take him out. No, because he drops all 3 of them there. So unfortunately, it's going to have to be a lot of dice from the boys and the Knobs. The Knobs struck hard and fast. Nice. And now he has how many?
5.
5 -1s.
Easy, all 4s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's dead.
Yeah, okay, so the Eliminators are dead, and now I have to think about consolidating whether or not I'm within range to get into your boys there, because I love a scrap, me. I love a scrap. But we'll measure up and we'll be right back, because that is the end of the combat scenario over here. And it was pretty good fight back. Pretty good indeed. Am I within range? Can I go onto the objective at least?
You can pile some onto the objective, but you wouldn't be in range of them.
That's fine. Let's get them onto the objective to at least try and get some control, because they're worth 2 OC each, and I think
Are
that I'll
they?
be... Yeah, they are, Squig Hog boys. They are pretty tough. So that is going to be the end of my combat over here. Tiny Grotson did not make it in, but that was a significant pushback for the Green Tide. However, remember, there's floatiness in the sky, and it's about to come down with a heavy thud as we move into Beanie's turn 2. It's the beginning of Beanie's turn, so it's indiscriminate projectiles and nothing! Oh. Okay, but we now move into his movement phase. So my friends, here we are. Turn 2 movement is over, and there has been a thundering landing for the Redemptor over here, who weirdly has to spend a lot of energy and effort trying to kill some bloody grots, because as Beanie said off camera, they're earning me points, and they have to be wiped off the table. They were joined over here by the Assault Marines. I tried to do Overwatch, even with the blast, even with the D3+1 shots. I did not hit a single time. That was bad news for me, but over here things are even looking much worse, because the Lion and the Blade Guard vets have moved up into Tiny Grotson and his pals. The Redemptor and his very angry mate are eyeing up the Beast Boys, and these guys over here are ready to chew on some Squig Hog boys over there. So that has been Beanie's movement. We move now into his shooting phase, and where would you like to kick things off, my friends?
Oh yeah, and just to say, healed up with the Tech Marine back to full, and +1 to hit for that guy.
Oath of Moment?
Oath of Moment needs to be decided, and it is...
It's either them or them, or them. Ooh, what choices been?
Yeah, there's a lot of choices here. Give me a minute actually to think of that.
Unit has been selected, and it is the Beast Boss unit over here. Okay, time to go into Beanie's shooting phase now. Where would you like to kick things off, my dude?
To do it in style, we are going to start with the Lion.
Whoa, okay, going into Tiny Grotson and his pals.
Yep, and they're toughness 6, right?
Toughness 6, 2 up save, 3 wounds apiece, and a 4 up feel no pain while the WAR is active.
Cool, so he's going to shoot his Armor Luminous Plasma version.
Whoa.
So it's 2 shots hitting on 2s.
Nice. Good thing. And strength of?
8.
So 3's the wound. Free reroll for you because of the detachment? No.
Wow.
Okay. What about the pistols from the boys next to them?
Yes.
3 shots. Do they get +1 to hit at all?
No.
No, okay, it's only in melee, so 1 hit.
5's wound.
5's wound. No.
With a reroll.
With a reroll. Yeah.
-1.
So this will be a 3 up save for them. He's not made it, but a 4 up feel no pain. No, I take my first wound onto one of these boys here. Damn you! Good. Okay, next up.
He's going to do his psychic powers down onto them.
Mind bullets down the line into Tiny Grotson and his pals. Hazardous test?
Of course.
Yes, he's overcharging it, baby, and I love him for it.
So it's D6 shots.
Hell yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, hitting on 3s. With the free reroll. With the free roll, he hits, it's strength.
6, so
4's the wound. It's a big wound. AP minus?
-2.
Ooh. I've not made it. How much damage?
D3.
For 1, 4 feel no pain. He's made it. No damage
And now the
taken.
hazardous.
Ooh, I saw it a few times there, battering about. What about the infiltrators?
So they're going to shoot up into them.
Cool, into the beast boys and his boss over there. How many shots is that?
4, 6, 8, 10.
10 shots coming in against my poor old boys.
Hitting on 3s, re-rolling everything because of the oath of moment.
Nice. Didn't even need it.
Then
5s to
5s.
wound. We're looking at 3, 4, is it?
Yeah, 4.
4 at minus.
0.
4, 5 ups. Ooh, okay, 1 guy dies.
6 I feel no pain.
Thank you for reminding me, mate. Hey, get up.
Nice dice rolling.
Hey. Okay, so a guy dies here. Why not, mate? Why not? Make that charge exactly the same. Okay.
Forge Bolter from him.
Patoom, patoom, I believe they say. Oh, very nice indeed.
And
again,
then
4 to wound.
Yeah, 4 to wound. And with a re-roll.
So 1 wound coming in AP.
-1.
5 ups again. Nope, not made that.
2
6
damage.
Up. Oh, nope.
Well, you failed it.
Okay, cool. He is dead. I'll remove that guy over there. Not bad at all.
Okay, moving on to his other gun. So he's the one that's got the macroplasma.
He is indeed. So now he can fully unleash the power of 1,000 suns.
Do we want to play the game? Guess how many I'm going to roll?
D6, I think it isn't it for
Yeah,
the
so
shots.
it's D6 plus 1 with blast.
Oh, okay, at least they've given him the +1 then.
And I'm not going to overcharge it. There's no point.
Nope.
So D6 will be D6 plus 2.
It's nice,
for
man.
7.
7 shots, hitting on 2s because he was awakened, my
And
friend, and
re-rolling.
re-rolling. Didn't even need it.
Well, we did.
Didn't need it, mate. I'm just being confident for you. Right, okay, and then strength of.
Oh, and 2 of them were lethals.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. Yeah, yeah.
Target augury.
Sure. Nice.
And then strength 8, so it's going to be 3s to wound.
3 to wound.
And I got 1 built-in re-roll.
There it is. Okay, so how many is that I'm looking at then?
So you are looking at 6 at -3.
6, 5 ups for the second phase of the war. Let's see if we've got it, boys. I had it 3 times, but I only lose 3 guys.
So it's 2 damage a pop.
Yep, okay, so we'll do the 2 double 6s that we're looking for.
Easy.
First guy. Oh, I saw it, and I was...
Yeah.
Second guy. Nope. Third guy. They tried, but unfortunately they died. I'll move these 3 off of here. So the charge has improved by at least 1 inch against him there. It could make all the difference, boys.
And now 8 underslung shots.
Oh yeah, true that.
On 2s.
Reroll that 1, baby.
And that's lethal.
Nice.
And then it's going to be 4s to wound, and 6s are devastating. So that's
Ooh.
devastating.
Okay, so I'll just take
And
1. Oh, actually, no, I've got to do the feel no pains
Feel
and
no
all that
pain.
junk.
So do you just want to do the feel no pain now?
Yeah, do the feel no pain now. Even though they say to do it at the end. Oh, I passed it. Okay, so that was no damage taken from the lethal. How many other saves have I got to
So
make?
you've got, so that was the one that,
I've just blocked.
yeah, so in total that will be...
5.
Yeah.
5 dice, 5 ups, then 6 up feel no pains. Ooh, I've blocked 2 of them, and then 6 up feel no pains. I'll block another 1 of them. Okay, so I've lost only 2 guys out of that.
Okay, and now on to his Fragstorm booby cannons, which will be, it will be D6 plus 1, considering what the thing was at the start.
Very nice. Ooh,
For 2.
that's enough to
Hitting
cause
on
me issues.
2s.
Yeah.
And then, in fact, I'm going to fish for the 6.
Nope. Okay,
But
you
it's
missed
still,
it.
but it's still hit because of the plus
Oh,
1 that
yeah,
hits.
true.
And then it'll be 5s to wound, and it's twin linked.
Nope. Ooh, AP
so
on this?
1,
0, I think.
yes.
I've not made it either, but
1
then
damage.
1 damage. Not blocked either, so he's on to 1 wound remaining for the boss knob.
Okay, and the Icarus, D3.
I love how many ridiculous weapon profiles they've got. It's crazy.
I love it. So 2s,
Nice.
lethal, and should I fish?
No.
Yeah, I'm going to fish.
Oh,
Still
too
got
big
to hit.
Yeah, yep.
And then it's 3s to wound, which I would have got both through if I hadn't done that.
Yeah, true. But it's nice though. 3 wounds coming in AP.
-1, 2 damage pop.
I'll do these.
Do it
actually,
1 at a time.
I don't think I need to actually. I just need
He's
to
got a
remember
5
feel,
up anyway.
feel no pain. So they're all on 5s. So the boss knob. Sorry, the boss knob of the group is dead. 1 passes over. But
The boss knob you'd have to do
how much damage is it?
2.
So I just need
so
2.
you need to roll that.
First one. No. Okay, so he's dead, and then the beast boss. I don't.
2.
It has a 5 up. 5 up.
They're 2 damage a pop.
Oh, are they? Because there's 1. So he only takes 1 damagio from that one there, so that is...
So what's he on? 6?
He's on 5 now.
Okay, cool. I got 1.
Cool, okay. He's left on his lonesome, but he's very angry about it. Okay, so that's all the shooting done from this quadrant of the board. Beanie's got a little thing about what he's going to shoot next.
You're right, I am.
Pistols from the Assault Marines are going to go into...
the...
Smasher guns, into these guys here.
It's going to go into the grots.
Into the grots.
Are they actually holding anything?
Nope, not at all. They were just there for screening.
Okay, into the smash guns then.
Into the Smasher guns we go, my friend. So...
Okay. So it's going to be Plasma of the Sergeant hitting on 3s. With a reroll for his squad.
Yeah.
And strength 7, so
3's the wound. Nice. AP?
Minus 3.
Whoa, 6 up invulnerable? No.
And that's just 1 damage.
1 damage. Okay, cool. I'll keep a tracker on here. Next up, pistols.
So the 4 shots of the other pistols.
And then these will be 5s.
Ooh. 3.
AP on this one is...
I think they're minus 1 because they're heavy.
I've made 2, failed 1, so 2 damage taken from that onslaught.
And now
of
the
pistols.
sergeant. Sorry, the captain.
Okay, I'll keep a
On
track
2s.
He
But
misses.
but
no reroll because you've just used it on the
Oh, yeah,
previous
of course
lead.
they
Yeah.
did.
So that is 2 wounds onto my poor old Met guns. Boo! Do you want to go to this Redemptor and remove my grots entirely?
I'm going to try to, yeah.
Okay, I like it, my friend. I like it.
So 2, 4, 6.
This is the one that has all of the shots. The Onslaught Gatling Cannon and the Underslung Gatling Cannon.
That's right. That's what he's all about. So
It's
he
not
starts
fun.
with 12 shots of the 1.
Yep.
So that's 6, 8, 10.
Yup.
12. Okay, hitting on 3s.
Bloody hell. He's got 1 inbuilt reroll if he needs it. Do you want it for the...
No, I'm going to save it for the wound.
Sure, and then this is on toughness 2.
So 2's the wound, 6s are great. Okay, that's a devastating, so it just goes through.
Now, from this angle, do I get cover, and what's the minus on it if I do?
Be a minus 1. It doesn't have a minus.
Oh,
AP,
okay.
so-
I will get a 6-up save then.
Okay, and I'm going to use my free reroll here.
Nice. Okay, so how many saves have I got to make against my poor old grots?
So this would be 6 saves of 6-ups.
4, 5, 6. 6 saves. 6 up. He's made 3. 3
You are
dies.
such a jerk.
And
And one of them just dies because of the devastating
I'm
wound.
going to remove them from the front to make that charge so difficult that
Yeah.
he'll have to spend 2 turns trudging over there. Okay, so next up is the... it's the Underslung version.
Underslung.
Yep.
Oh, that was terrible. And now, again, 2s.
Okay, so 3 more saves of 6 ups. He makes 1, fails, another 2, so that's another 2 boys. We're starting to whittle them down.
And then it's D6 plus 2 for his frag storm.
Nice.
7.
Come on, boys, just last the night. Just keep 1 guy left alive.
And this will be hitting on 3s.
Okay. And then what is this going to
2s.
be? Oof. Okay.
So that's 4 more.
4 more, and there is exactly 4 left, and then I've got the Runt Herd, who is technically invisible, but I will put a model there to there. So there's 4 of them dead. It's just the Runt Herd left alive, which I'm going to replace with this guy with the fancy hat. He would
Nice
have just been
hat.
there. But all of these guys are dead. So now it is just the Red Gobbo and the Runt Herd left alive, looking around at their boys like, oh no, not again.
And now the Icarus.
No.
For 3.
No.
Hitting on 3s.
No. And now this is strength, your toughness. Yeah, so 3 is the wound. So he's toughness 5, the Runt Herd.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, 1 coming in, AP.
Minus 1 down to... So you won't have a save.
The Runt Herd starts with a 5-up save, so it goes to a 6. Nope, and how much damage?
2.
Kills the Runt Herd. Boo! Means
It
that
looks like the Red Gobbo isn't within 3.
He's on his own now, but that's okay. He's not controlling that objective. That's bad. But remember, he gets to use the grenade stratagem for free. I'm gonna tie you up, brother.
You can certainly try.
Okay, right, so that's all the shooting done from the Redemptor. All that's left is the Ballistus over here and the big squad. So we'll do the squad off camera, but where does the Ballistus want to go?
everything into the things in front.
Perfect. Okay, so roll your dice, brother. So it's 2 shots from the twin las cannon that it's got.
Yeah, so it's 3s re-rolling because they're at starting strength.
I'm not actually, because didn't I lose a wound?
Oh, sorry, it's at half strength. It stops being good.
Okay.
I'm just going to get the page up.
Just a double check in it,
Yeah, because I don't want to get it wrong.
Double check.
Yeah, so, three shots, 2 shots hitting on 3s with a re-roll.
2 shots hitting on 3s with a reroll. Nice, both done. And then it's strength of
12.
Oh, you will be wounding me on the mightiest of 3s, because I'm toughness 7.
Okay.
Nice. AP on this?
-3.
5 up saves. Made 1 fail, 1 how much damage?
D6 plus 1.
Ooh.
For 3.
3, 5
Ooh,
feel no
I'm going to
pains.
use that re-roll here.
Yep, okay. 2 to a 3.
Yay!
So here we go. 5 up feel no pains on the Squig Hog boys. Ooh, one of them is down, but only the one. And I'll prove it from the guy.
Are they 3 or 4 wounds?
That is a great question. They are 3 wounds.
Okay,
3
cool.
wounds.
Okay, and now it's the 2 bazookas.
Yes, sir. Ooh.
Re-rolling.
Why the re-roll? Because you used it for the damage roll.
Yeah, no, but as I told you, their ability is unless
Oh,
you're...
of course, yeah. There's too many re-rolls in this army, man. Like, it's...
And then 3s to wound without any kind of re-rolls.
Cool, 2 more AP on this?
-2.
Okay, so 5s again for the War, who's just fading. How much damage, please?
D6 each.
Ooh, for the next one. Okay, right, so
So
first one we'll do, resolve it against that. 2 5 up, feel no pains. He makes 1, fails 1, and then he's got to do
6.
6 with only 2 wounds remaining. Am I feeling lucky, punk? Am I feeling lucky, punk?
Yeah.
CM Punk.
Is a douche.
Ah, he's dead. Okay, so that is another guy dead. So that is...
And now 4 shots from his storm bolters.
Okay, right, next up.
Oh, no. Yeah, it's rapid fire too. Brilliant. Okay.
Storm Bolt's coming in. And re-rolling, because I remember the rules now. Nice.
And then it's 4s with twin linked, so 5s.
This will be the toughness 7, so yeah, so 5s re-rolling. So it's 2 already. 2 at AP dash.
Yes.
4 up save regular. Make 1 fail, 1 5 up feel no pain. No, so another one takes another wound there. That was a pretty good shooting phase for him, I think.
Yeah, he took out a few.
Took out 2, wounded that guy there. Not bad at all.
Right, the guy who's pointing the wrong way, I'm just going to quickly turn him around, because come on now.
Now, all of these shots assuming going to the same target. Or do they want to go into the knobs over here?
They don't know what they want to do.
Okay, right, well, I'll let you think, and then we'll come back with the saves regardless. So Beanie fired all of the shots over there into the Swighog boys and used the grenade stratagem, but only managed to take down Ian boy there. Some lucky saves and some feel no pains definitely carried me through that one. So that's all the shooting done in Beanie's army. It is now time for him to think about where he wants to charge and how he's going to go about doing it. Because I'm pretty sure the Lion is going in against Big Tiny Grotzen and his mates.
Yep, and so will the Blade Guard.
Do you want to roll it there, and then we'll do that just in case, because you don't want to get the double ones again.
Yeah, holding on to that CP.
Yeah, holding on to that bloody CP. He's definitely in there. So the Lion is in, but is his cohort in? Let's find out. Let's find out. Ooh, I saw the 2 and I got a bit worried there, but they are definitely in against Big Tiny Grotzen and his pals. Over here, you've got a very small charge in against the Beast Boss, I assume.
Yep. So made it with the Redemptor.
But will the
Tech
Marine make it in? No, probably not.
I don't know, it's not a very long charge, but it's 4 inches.
He's outside.
No, he's not.
Oh, he's clipping his claw, but not the base. But hey, this is a friendly game, so you can have it. Here he goes. He's in.
I would say that that's a 4-inch charge.
He's in there. Then he's coming in to do some damagio. And is there any other charges to make over here?
Well, it's decision-making time. I don't think it's a good idea for me to charge these guys.
Well, they will chew through you because there's quite a lot of boys there.
And damage 2.
Damage 2. Aye.
Yeah, I've only got the Thunder Hammer, and that's like the only weapon there that's really any good.
But if you stay there, you're blocking me from scoring because you have more boys on the base than me.
Which is why I was thinking of holding them.
Because what is your OC that's within there? It's like
2, 4, 6, 8.
And I've got 3, 4, 5 with the boss knob and that one. So yeah, you have taken that one from me, which is definitely worth its weight in gold. So the question is now, where do you want to start your fight phase, brother?
So he's not going to have devastating wounds because he didn't charge.
Did not charge, so that's going to be an uphill climb for him.
So it's going to be the Lion.
So the Lion's going in over here, and it is time, my friends, to spend 2 C... Oh, wait, no, you've got to charge over here. Would not let you forget about that, mate. 9-inch charge uphill against the Met Guns. They've not made it. Okay, so...
Surprising.
They are staying put. You haven't spent a CP for a reroll. Do you want to spend it here?
Well, there's part of me that just wants to pay for tank shock there and see if I can just kill that guy with hilarious tank shock.
Yeah, fair enough, man.
But they should be able to kill him on their own.
Well, they should be.
Yes.
Yeah. Because the beast bosses are they're glass cannons. They're fragile to hit back, but they do hit like a train when they're on the charge. So
No.
do you want to spend the CP for the reroll?
No.
Okay, no CP being spent over there. And do you want to...
I think it's going to be over 12.
Right, okay, so into the fight phase we go. Kicking things off with the line over here, I'm spending 2 CP for 2 stratagems, 1 to give re-rolls on all hit rolls for the boys over here, and also one that is a fight on death, but because the WAR is active, they will be kicking that off on a 3-up instead of a 5. So they are too stubborn to bloody well die. Is my arrogance about to turn to hubris? Because of the fact the line is now stepping up and is swinging hard into the Mega Knobs and Big Tiny Brotson, let's not forget.
8 attacks from Fealty.
Oh god. Okay.
Drops the 1.
Okay, you got the 1 re-roll as well. Are you using it here or are you using it later?
Because you'd be wounding on 2, so no, I'm going to save it if I roll a 1 here.
Okay, so strength of?
12.
Yep, so there is going to be the re-roll there. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7.
7.
Minus 4.
4, 5, 6, 7. Onto the 5-up invulnerables. Let's see if you got it, boys. You do block 2 of them. And then it's a lot of feel no pains that I've got to do here. So,
This is gonna be
1, 2,
4
3,
damage a pop.
4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. For the first one, 4 up feel no pains.
He's
He's
dead.
dead.
He's on 2.
It's
Okay,
one.
so that's 1
And
gone.
then we'll put him to the side because he can fight on death. Then it's going to be the
Another
next 4. Yeah, sorry, mate. There's just so many dice going on at the moment. My brain's fried. So he takes 2
2.
wounds, so he's down to 1 wound over here. And then the next 4 is going to be... Okay, so he's dead then. So put him down. Sorry, Big Mac. And then the next one, 4 Villain Pains. He's down to 2, 1 wound again. So the final one should finish him off. It does indeed. So 3 guys have met their maker so far. Do you want to do your attacks with the Blade Guard, and then we'll do the whole, see if they resurrect and come back and fight?
Yeah, cool. So 4, 8.
Doom, 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 doom.
So it's 12 attacks. Because they're next to the line, they'll be hitting on 2s and...
Rerolling ones anyway because of their bladesmith.
Yeah.
things.
So because I'm going to use the sword of the... This is the thing, I can either do a defensive thing with them or not. But I have a feeling that you're going to be trying to kill the lion more than his mates.
Yeah, probably. Probably. I can't say for sure. I need to see how many guys you destroy here. I can't give you an insight into my real cerebral tactics that I'm using
true.
here.
Okay, so 2s, re-rolling 1s.
Yeah, that's
Which
a
is-
good one. That
which
was
is
definitely
lucky.
worth it. Nice.
Drop 1.
Okay, strength of.
5.
So 5s to wound and no rerolls here
Except for the 1 re-roll.
that you get for free. Ooh, that's 1.
That is shocking.
Okay, AP on this.
Minus 2.
Okay, so 4 up save. Not made. How much damage?
2 damage.
2 damage on a fresh knob. He makes both of them, so no damage done by the Blade Guards.
Oh, nice
Now-
one, Blade Guard.
Now I've got 3 dice here, adding 2 to the dice roll, and on a 5-up, which would be a 3-up in thing, they stand up and fight alongside the boys. 2 of them get back up and do their fighting. So I'm going to gather some dice and be right back. So my friends, it is time. We're going to start with the ones that died. They're going to go into the Blade Guards first. So this is going to be hitting on... Oh no, I've dropped 2 dice already. They're going to be hitting on 3s, re-rolling everything for the stratagem that I played. So we hit with pretty much everything, and then it's going to be strength of 12.
So 2s to wound.
2s to wound, re-rolling for twin linked.
Good.
Cool, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 at minus 3 to start things off.
Okay, so 4 ups.
Yep.
Because of their storm shields.
And that is cleaved through 1,
So that's 2 of them dead.
And so one of them was already on 1 wound, so it's going to be one of those attacks is going to kill him, that's going to kill him, and then the wound is going to pass on to that guy. So it all just skips down the chain, but they're still alive. And then all of the other attacks are going to go into the lion. Okay, so the Mega Knobs are going to go in first against the lion. Let's see if they got it. So hitting on 3s, re-rolling everything because of the strat. Ooh, drop 2. And then it's going to be strength 12 on...
9, so 3s to wound.
3s, re-rolling for twin linked. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 3-ups
Yes.
to make so far because he's got 3 up and vulnerable.
Yeah, so dramatic rolling.
You can't use it more than 2 times, man. Winston's do once per game.
Good point. Okay, so
3 ups. Oh, he's dead. Oh dear. Oh no.
2, 4. No, he isn't.
He's still got tiny Grotzen
2,
to
4,
come
6,
as well.
8.
Oh.
And I've got 1 CP, so I'm going to save that for him.
Oh.
That was terrible.
So big tiny Grotzen is now coming in. He's got 5 attacks, hitting on 2s, rolling everything. He doesn't bloody well need it. He's on strength 12.
So 3's the wound.
3's the wound. Okay, that is only 2 wounds though because he does not have the ability. So it's 2 3-ups and this is 3 damage a pop. Oh, there's the reroll. There's the reroll. He's made it on 1 wound. He is still alive. And unfortunately for him, with Defender... Oh no, he has fights first.
Fights first.
So I'll have to spend another CP next round to do another fight on death just to finish off the lion, as it should be. But then again, you might not pass your battle shock test. Oh, there's a lot of things going on, but that is the end of the combat over here. We now move over to the Redemptor versus the Beast Boss. How many attacks are you churning into my face?
So it'll be 5 attacks hitting on 2s.
Indeed, it will be.
And re-rolling because that was the Oath of Moment target.
It is indeed. Cool.
So 4 attacks.
Strength of?
12.
Okay, well, that is slightly higher than my War Boss, surprisingly, so I'm toughness 5.
And the re-roll there.
Okay, so 4 coming in.
-2.
It's just a casual 4 5-up, mates. I don't even know what you're worrying about. He makes 1, but he fails 3. How much damage apiece?
That will be 9 in total.
3. I'll just do it in batches of 3. So first 3, 6-ups. There you go.
2.
Takes 2. He's down to 3 wounds.
Yeah, 3.
And he's dead. He tried, but unfortunately the Beast Boss has died. Not as supreme as he once thought himself to be. But that's opened up a nice charging opportunity for Du Bois and their crushing impact in the next round. Over here, there is no fight. That's it. That's the end of the fight phase. Ooh, it's been a slobber knocker on both sides over here, with Battle Shock for the Blade Guard and for the Lion as well. Not too gravy. There's also a group over here that are in the open, and the Redemptor is just sitting pretty over there. But he has taken me off of this objective. So as we move into my turn 3, I'm only going to score 1, 2. Do I have more than you? No, I don't. So it's 10 points for me at the beginning. And it's, you know what it is, mate. It's turn 3. It's time for a new twist. Do the twist, baby. Do you want to know what it is?
I do.
It is Invigorated. Add 1 to the move characteristics and advance and charge rolls.
I think that benefits me.
Yeah, I think it does actually, because you've got to get around the place. Fantastic. Let's go into Orc turn 3. Here we are. You would not have known this, but we went for lunch and now we are back. Turn 3. It is time to get ready, my friends. Over here, Big Tiny Grotzen is staying in combat with the Lion. Yes, he will fight first, but I do have CP to pay for fight on death. And hopefully I'll take him bloody well with me. If he kills him and that's completely fine, it's 1 for 1. I'll gladly take that trade. Over here, the Grots have moved in against the Assault Marines over here because of the fact that they want to challenge them and stop them from tying up my Smasher Guns, which are eyeing them up as well as a juicy little target. Over here, the boys advance forward because remember they have sticky objectives, so that is still under my control at the beginning of the turn, and they are either going to bounce their way towards this guy over here, or they're going to go and shore up the mid-ground as the Knobs move in against the Redemptor and the Warpsmith / Tech Marine. Over here, I did some reshuffling of the Squighog boys, which allows me to fire off my 2, count them, 2 bomb squigs, both of which are going to go into the ballistas instead of the boys in front of them, because I just like the idea of doing some damage to that thing. So on 2-ups, of course I rolled 1-1. So it's going to be D3 damage for 2 wounds on the ballistas over there. Then it's going to be shooting with all of my boys. We're going to go over here, and all of the Smasher Guns are going to turn around and fire into this squad here.
Why?
So it's because I don't like the cut of their jib.
That's
so
reasonable.
D3 plus 2 because of blast and the +1 they normally get. So 3, 6, 7. So there's another 2 there, another 2 there, +1 for each of them, plus another 1 for blast. Beautiful stuff. Hitting on the 4s, my friend. Let's see. Put it in my tiny hands. Let's see if I got the gumption, baby. Ooh, I do have some gumption. That was a very strong hit there.
I'm not pleased at how that went.
Strength 9 on toughness, less than, so it's going to be 2s to wound, my friend. Ooh, all bar 1 wounds at -3, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it's 3 damage a pop for each one that goes through. 8 at minus. Let's just double check on the smash again.
-2.
-3 and 3 damage a pop.
Okay, so 2 up saves.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
6s.
Oh, he does make some, but unfortunately 3, 6, 9, 12. They're dead, probably.
Yeah, so the squad is gone, and then the
captain
captain is now on 2.
Captain's on 2 wounds, but will the Grots finish the job? Because they are going to fire all of their Grot blasters into him, and that's just going to be a good laugh. How many wounds does he have? 2. Well, that's exactly the amount of wounds that Beanie has to save against the Grot blasters. Oh, one of them does sneak through. He's on 1 wound.
Certainly is.
Could it be that the Grots maim him in close combat? Because that is what is going to happen, baby. Okay, right. The next, any piddly fire that I've got going on here. Stickers might as well go into the boys in front of them. I'll roll them off camera because they are not as good as the rest of it, so we're back with the saves. Changed my mind. The stickers are going to go into the ballistas because of the fact that it's anti-vehicle, so why wouldn't I do that? And everything else is going to go into the boys in front of them. So it's 3 Squighog boys with stickers hitting on 5s. Good guys, all of them. Good going, guys. Good guys. Good. Then the 2 sluggers into the boys in front from the boss knobs. 1 hit. Will it wound on a 4? It does wound 0 AP, my friend.
And a big old 3.
Ooh, and then 3 saddle git weapons coming in, hitting on 4s because they're Grots. 2 hits, but these are only strength 3. So 5s to wound. It's 2 big wounds, my friend, and AP 0.
Hey, 2 3s.
Ooh, a wound sneaks through. The Grots are doing the heavy carrying today.
Stop it, Grots.
And then it's the thump gun from the beast boss into the big blob in front of him. So it's D3 with blast. So how many will that be? 3, 4, 5, I believe. 5 shots hitting on the 5s because he's a cool guy. Too cool for school, he only hits you once. Strength 6, 3's the wound. It's a big wound. AP dash. Oh, he passed it. Orc shooting really coming in clutch for me today. I will fire all of the piddly diddlies from these guys into the Redemptor because you never know.
We'll be back with any saves.
Yeah, we will. Well, that was uneventful. I rolled a lot of dice and didn't even score a single hit, and I even popped off the ammo runt to give it lethal hits, and it did nothing. Although, saying that, the war boss has got his combi weapon. Let's do it, mate. Here we go. Are you ready for this?
I am.
1 shot.
Missed.
Yep. Right, so that's all the shooting done. Time for some charges.
No.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. That's the end of the game then. Charge the first going in. It's the Grots going into this guy here. +1 to the charge because of Invigorated being in play. It's 4. They don't really want to be in there, but they are in there with a 5 in total. So 1 has made it in against him. Next up, it's a 6-inch charge around the corner, but it's going to be 5-inch charge because of this. The knobs are coming in. Are you going to spend for Overwatch?
No. Come slap me with your knobs.
Yeah, that's fair enough. They haven't even made it in, mate.
Woo.
I'm going to need to either spend a CP for a reroll or keep them there.
They are holding an objective.
Do I care enough to fight first in this sense? Nah, you're going to have to come to me. Cool, right, so they are not going to do anything there. They're just going to sit put and look pretty. But the one that I do want to make, and I think is probably unable to fail, is the Squighog boys going in against the big blob. They are in there with a 9. Good to see they turn up when they want to. So please move me in, my friend. But before all of this begins, the lion gets to fight first thanks to his ability. Oh dear. The lion is fighting first. I've paid for 1 CP to do the fight on death. But this time, remember, because the strength of the war has completely faded, I do not get it on a 3-up. It's actually a 5-up.
And no feel, no pain.
No feel, no pains either. So he's going to clean house, but will he be able to stand up against their strike backs? Who knows? Let's find out.
See, he's got a hit first.
Ooh, very nice.
And I believe they're lethal hits.
What? Get out of town. Who are you? Who are you?
Yes, they are.
Okay, fair enough, they are. Okay, so that is 2 lethal hits already. Then it's going to be strength.
12 or 14.
So it's going to be 2s.
And 1 built in.
No, don't even need it, my
Okay,
friend.
so that's 8 wounds at -4.
Casual 6-up saves for my guy, because no invulnerables right now. There is, how much damage at a piece?
4.
Okay, so we'll have to do them one at a time. See that. First guy has not made it and dies. Oh, second guy. Oh, he's fallen off the table. Second guy. Oh, he's died, but he almost made it. Third guy. He has made it. Okay, so how many more saves have I got to make?
5.
5 more saves, so 6-ups. He's made another one. Come on, brother. Ah, okay, so he's dead, and now we move on to Tiny Grotson, who does have a 5-up invulnerable.
So
how many?
3.
3 5-up saves to make here. Come on, boy. He's made 1. How much damage is that?
That'll be 8.
Oh my god, he's down as well because he only has 7 wounds remaining. No, Tiny Grotson, no. But will they stand back up? Let's find out for this unit.
Does it apply to your boss as well?
Oh, it's the whole unit, my friend. Okay, so this is going to be on 5-ups. They stand back up to fight. I dropped another one. What is wrong with me? 5-ups, they stand to fight up again. 1, and it's got to be Tiny Big Grotson. He's got to go in against you. Oh dear, boys. This is it. You're all dead, apart from the big lad, who is going to be attacking you. With only 4 attacks now, because the war has faded considerably, it's all going into Da Lion.
Yeah, no.
Oh no! The war has failed him. He's only hit you twice. He's only...
Wounding on 3s.
Oh no, he's died!
The lion!
Big Tiny Grotson, no! Oh dear, that means that the Mega Nob squad is completely out of there, leaving the lion and his 1 remaining retinue alive on 1 wound apiece. Fuming, my friends. Absolutely fuming. But
Let's make you feel better.
there's more combat over here. I'm going to get some dice and be right back. It's like, okay, my friends, I actually moved over here to the Grots because that's the real action, and they have managed to do 1 wound. Will Beanie save it on a 3-up? No, he's got to use his CP to keep his captain alive. He's alive and 1 wound, but the Grots really have pushed that limit to the maximum over there, and now there's no CP at all.
Should we just do the fight over there with my
Okay,
my guy
sure,
just
yeah.
because he's there?
So the power fist of him coming in.
5 attacks, hitting on 2s.
Ooh, hit on 2s? I thought it was a -1 for power fists.
No, that was 9th edition. If you remember, it's only Chain Fists and Thunder
okay,
Hammers,
okay.
which is why they're poo compared to their power fisty friends.
Fair enough.
Okay, so 2s. Okay, so that's 4 dead.
4 dead Grots, still not enough to make me do a battle shot, but I am tying you up, brother. Okay, so that is 4 Grots dead over there. They are freed up to do whatever they need to do, and now it is time for the Squig Hog boys to chew and maul in the name of Gorg and or Mork. So far, the Beast Boss and the Knobs have chewed through a fair amount of the boys over here, and now it's time for the regular boys with their stickers who have Lance. So hitting on 3s. Ooh, that is pretty spicy. And then it's going to be wounding on 2s because it is strength 6, but with the Lance keyword. That is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 at -1, and then the jaws coming in afterwards.
And they're 2 damage a pop, aren't they?
They are 2 damage a pop.
Right, well, have you ever seen a man roll this many 4-ups?
I hope so.
That's them all dead.
That's the squad gone. And I will consolidate into the Ballistus because I want to tie that bad boy up while still being on that sultry objective. Beautiful. So that was the end of my combat. It was some highs, it was some lows, and in this case over here, well, anything goes. But a pretty successful turn 3, as now we move into Beanie's Sentinel of Brobnar, turn 3. I'm so sorry to the people at home. I ignored the fight back from the Ballistus over here with its stompy chicken feet. Let's see how many attacks it gets.
5 attacks, hitting on 3s.
God damn. Okay, and then
Strength 7.
Is it actually strength 7?
Yeah.
I'm toughness 7, so 4's the wound. Damn, son. What's going on here?
AP 12.
Get out of town.
It's 0. I was lying if you didn't pick up on that.
I still do take a wound, I imagine, and it is...
Feel no pain?
Yes, feel no pain of 5-up. No, I do take a wound, so one of my guys is down to 2 wounds over there. God damn you, Beanie.
Yeah.
But at the beginning of Beanie's turn, he's only controlling this objective over here, so it's only 5 Pinty Pointos.
I've done a terrible job point-wise.
Oh, the lion has moved, but because of the fact that Beanie had to move that unit there first and then this one, he's eligible for Overwatch. So I'm firing with the smasher guns into him. D3 + 1 apiece. Let's see if they can do anything. 3, 6, 7, 10 shots. But I've got to get the 6s though. Got to get the 6s, and that is where this plan, as majestic as it is, will
And
fall
it is
apart.
majestic.
It is majestic, boys. Here we go. Ooh, 4 6s.
Why?
Okay. Okay. What's his toughness?
9.
All 4s to wound. Come on, boys. Oh, no, no.
The lion, he's not lying.
It would have been so bad, but also so funny to have taken him out with smasher guns, Beanie's least favourite unit in all of Orkdom. But that does mean that you end within 3, and now that sticky objective no longer belongs to me. God dang it. The movement phase is over. The lion obviously already settled over here. This guy staying in combat. Redemptor moved up, and so too did the other Redemptor and the Omnisaur Furied Tech Marine over here. Ballista staying in combat because he's just like, my days are numbered. I can just buy you time, boys. I'll buy you time. So now it's into the shooting phase, and where would you like to go, my friend?
Oh, yeah, an Oath of Moments.
Oh, of course, yes.
Is going to be,
Yeah, the big blob. Yep, makes sense.
Yep. Okay, so we're going to start with the Ballistus.
Sure thing, brother.
So he will be hitting at a -1, but he will be re-rolling here because you are still above half strength.
I am still above half strength, annoyingly.
Okay, so it's going to be 4s, re-rolling.
Ooh. Ooh, 2 big hits.
Strength 12.
Oof, that's going to be 3's to wound.
And I'm going to use my
3
free re-roll.
Cool, 2 coming in at minus.
-3.
I will not get a save on this, so it is D6 plus.
Okay. D6 plus 1, 4, 6.
One is dead. Oh, actually, I'll do the feel no pains in a minute.
And
next one. Okay, so how many am I looking at in total?
So you want to do them separately.
Okay, so we'll do the 2 first then, and then... Okay, so he saved 1 of them, so he's down to 1 wound remaining.
Well, you would have wanted to do it the other way around in the order, because otherwise you've just kind of gained yourself into keeping a guy alive, because he only had 2 wounds.
Have I?
Yeah, because he's got 2 wounds.
Okay, that's fair enough. So that was
so you need so you need to do another
another 4, I think.
Yeah, 4.
Yep. So another
and then
4.
it'd be 2 on the next one.
Nope,
Yeah, so
he's dead. And then the next one has got 2 feel
2.
no pains, and he makes both of them. No damage taken.
Ooh, and now 2 missiles.
2 missiles coming in. Oh, beautiful little clack there.
And because it's 10, it'll be 3s.
Whoa. Okay. Do they do anything?
No, sadly, that would be awesome, but no, so it's -2.
-2, so 6 up saves this time around. Oh, double snake eyes.
Okay, and then first one is 3 damage.
So 3 damage for this, 5 up feel no pains. He's still alive on, only
2
taking 1 wound. Yeah, cool.
And then the next one is for 4.
4, okay, so let's see if he can make it, baby. Ooh, he has taken just enough to kill him.
Yeah, so he's gone as well.
Yep, okay, so it's just the...
This one or that one? I guess it would be that one that had the 2 wounds left.
Whoever you put the wounds on first. Yep, that's him gone. Okay, so let's now...
and the Stormbolters.
And the Stormbolters. Let's not forget about them.
Okay, 4s.
Nice.
But you're under half now, so...
Yep, so no re-rolls for you, baby.
Okay, and then 5s.
No.
Twin linked.
Oh, I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. 4 ups, both made.
There we are. So he did something.
He did indeed. What about this Redemptor over here? Where's he going to go?
Everything into that blob.
Yeah, cool beans. So it's the heavy onslaught Gatling cannon.
I know, it's the macroplasma.
Oh, yeah, because I forgot that he has a different weapon type, doesn't he?
So with the blast keyword, this
D6
is going
plus 2.
with the additional +1 that it has on the end of it.
D6 plus 3. Ooh, very nice indeed. Okay, now hitting on 2s because he was awakened.
Indeed. And re-rolling, because I made them the Oath of Moment target.
Nice.
And so that's 2 lethals for the
very
target augury.
nice.
And then it's strength 8.
Now this would be against toughness 5, but when you are attacking me with a strength characteristic that is greater than my toughness, subtract 1 from the wound roll. So you are going to be wounding me on 4s. Not that you blooming well needed any help there.
So
that
it's
was
-3, so you're not going to get a save here, I don't think.
No save
So
on this
6, and I think they're flat 2 or maybe flat 3.
Ooh, that's pretty good. I think you can overcharge it, can't you?
You can, but I decided not to. Because you don't have feel no pain, do you?
no.
You got 6s, don't you?
No feel no pain on regular knobs, my dude.
Okay, so that will be, because they've got 2 wounds, it doesn't really matter, does it, at the moment?
It is flat 2, is it?
I'm still trying to find the page.
2. How many did it go through?
6.
6 went through. No, they did.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, no, 4. 4 went through.
Because I'm just holding 6 dice.
I was about to say, like, wait a minute. Okay, so I've taken 4 off. You tell me if I...
Yeah, it's damage 2.
Yep, okay, so 4 of them have gone already. My knobs!
2, 4, 6.
My poor old knobs.
8 for the underslung.
Yep.
We roll in for Oath of Moment. Strength 5, so he'll be forced to wound again, but 6 is
will be, yep.
our class. So that's 2 automatic go through.
Nice.
And then another 4 with their regular save.
So 4 ups to make. Oh my god, that's another.
So that's 3 in total.
3
died
dead.
there.
Oh, that's bad. That is bad for the knobs over here. That is going to put them under half strength. The power of the knobs is shrinking like a cold shower. Okay, then it's time for the 4. Oh no, he's got more guns.
Yeah, so it's the frag.
Yep, frags.
So it would have been with +2, so that's going to be 4 in total.
Yep.
So hitting on 2s. Re-rolling.
Nice.
And then 5s to wound.
Okay, so 2 come in.
Yep, no AP.
4s. 1 made, 1 failed, only 1 wound, so a guy goes down.
Yep, and now the Icarus on top of his head. For the big one.
Nice.
2s.
It's a hit.
And then B4s with that
Yep.
special rule.
Nice. AP.
-1, so 5.
5s. He made it.
He makes it. And now on to the Forge Bolter of the Tech Marine.
Blotter. Yep. Ooh, very nice indeed.
Okay, and then 4s. 1, -1 again.
No.
2 damage.
So that
So
is
that
going to be-
guy's dead.
Ouchie, wow, that's reduced the starting size of 10 down to just 2 bodyguards and the war boss himself. Pretty good shooting there, Tex.
Thanks. Now on to the Lion.
Oh, yeah, sure, okay.
So he's going to put his 2 plasma shots into the back of those boys.
Into these guys over here, the boys.
2s.
Nice.
And then I believe it is... what's that number that it would normally be? It would normally be 8. So that is the number we're going to go
3.
with. So 3s.
Okay, 2 dead boys because of the fact that they will be obliterated. Nasty. Okay. 2
Cool.
boys down.
So the Blade Guard advanced, so he can't shoot.
Nope.
So now we're going on to the Redemptor.
Redemptor at the back. He's going to do all of his shots into them to finish the job, is he not?
Well,
Could
could be good to just get rid of them entirely.
Yeah, sure. Because remember, there's 2 scoring turns after this, and there's not many orcs left on the table.
I know, so I'm thinking if I get rid of that, there is him to deal with. So.
What, the red gobbo? He's just a cheeky
Does
little
he have
boy.
an invul?
He doesn't have an invul, no, I don't think so. And instead what he does have is grenades.
And how many wounds does he have?
Oh, he's only got 4 wounds, I'm pretty sure. And a toughness of 2.
Okay, so I'm going to put
Yeah.
the frag into them,
Yes.
the main Gatling into them, and the Icarus, but he's going to put the underslung into
Oh,
him.
I love it. Okay, you're like splitting fire, but against 2 pretty decent targets there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to start with the underslung, so I can curse myself for not picking more weapons at the end of this.
Okay, so 3s. Nice.
Okay.
And then strength of?
So it's 5 against 2,
Yeah,
so
2s.
2s and 6s are
Great.
devastating. So all go through.
What are we
Whatever his
looking at?
regular save is 5.
I think it's 4, and then he's got the -1 because of the cover save that will be there. So what would that, is it a -1 normally, the underslung? Or is
There's
it
no
just
minus on it, so it would just be his 4s.
How many was it again? Sorry,
So 5.
5 4-up saves to make for him. He's got 3 wounds through. I'm going to double check. He may have 3 wounds. Let me just double check.
Okay.
No, he's only got 3 wounds. He's out of there. The red gobbo has gone. No, my boys. And then the rest of the shots go into the regular boys over here.
So we've got 12 shots hitting on 3s. Ooh, a lot of misses there. It's okay.
And then, what's it, strength 5?
Strength 6 for the
so
so
3s.
3s and 6s are great. So that is 1 dead automatically, and then that will be 5 at their regular save.
5 plus 1 because of the cover bonus you're going across there. So 5, 4-ups. Oosh. He's made 3, failed 2.
So
there's
3 dead.
2 dead.
With the devastation.
Oh yes, of course, of course. Oh, okay, the boys are feeling a little bit sparse on the ground over here, boys.
So the D6 plus 2 for the blast weapon.
Yep. Ooh, the big boy. Big boy, right here.
Okay.
This could be the end of the boys.
Okay, so 3s.
And then strength of
4, so
5 to wound. 1 wound coming in.
Again, 4 up.
Made.
And now the Icarus. For one
One
shot.
shot.
Hitting on 3s. Big hits. 3s to wound.
No wounds there. So the boys are still alive. They're still over half strength, so no battle shock, which does mean, unfortunately, if they can get the gumption, it looks like the grenade stratagem for you, boy. Taking down the blind with the least interactive rule. Love it.
Yes.
Okay, so that's all of the shooting from Beanie's army.
Well,
You want to try and shoot through a solid wall, does he now?
Well, he is holding his axe up.
Just do it then.
Like, he can't because he's too low to the ground, tipping his fedora.
Sure thing. Right, okay, so these boys here are firing down at me knobs over here.
Okay, they stood still, so we 2s because they're heavy.
Very nice indeed.
Yeah, that's everything.
And then it's going to be 5s.
It is.
We're looking at
1, 2,
4.
3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus 1 for cover, so 3 up saves. So that does kill another knob out of that. Not bad in the slightest. So it's just the war boss and his one singular best boy next to him. Pretty brutal indeed. So that was a pretty devastating shooting phase there. A smattering of boys left on the field. Ooh, but it's still all to play for now as we move into the charge phase. Where do you want to go, my man?
Tech Marine into...
The boss knobs into the Squighog boys.
I think he's going to have to go this way.
Okay, into the regular
that's
knobs.
deadly.
It's not looking good for him on that side. But he's definitely in there.
Okay, and the Redemptor is going to follow him.
The Clonculator is in there with an 11. Blimey, he does not mess around.
So he really wants to come around as much as he can.
Of course, it makes the most sense. And then he advanced, didn't he?
He did. The Lion didn't.
Whoa, is he going for the long bomb charge?
He might do.
It's a 10-inch charge.
I'm going to do it.
But I love the gumption, my friend. Do it. Do it. Do it. At this point in time, I want to see the Lion succeed. 6, 7, 8, 9.
CP.
Wait.
Oh, with the +1!
With the +1 to advance and charge. Invigorated. He is feeling invigorated and slams into the boys over here. Amazing stuff. He is definitely now outside of his protection range for the smasher guns, but who cares right now? He's done what he needs to do.
Okay, so he's not going to be using his damage 4 attack this time.
The big sweep, is it?
So he's going for his casual 16 attacks.
Whoa! I love it.
12.
That is so ridiculous.
I need to recount that. That's just thrown me out.
Yeah, I know, because you're just like, wait, what? Oh my god.
Okay, so 16 attacks.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s.
Yep. Let's see it. Amazing. He still drops a few, but he doesn't need to worry too much about them.
But they are sustained, these.
Oh, are they now?
Yeah, we'll just pop that one back in. So 15 hits.
And now what's the strength?
6, I believe.
Okay, so that's going to be 3s to wound.
Yeah, so 3s to wounds, and I've got 1 built-in reroll.
3s to wound. Very nice.
And just reroll that. There we are.
Very nice indeed.
Okay, so good looking at 3, 6.
What's the minus on it?
9, 12. -3.
Oh, so they are all dead with 0 chance to fight back, with 0 saves. A beautiful display from the Lion himself.
Like, I've given up that point. That may have been a bad move on my part.
But who cares? The bloodlust is flowing free within him.
I'm just trying to make him earn his 300 points.
And speaking of earning his points, I'm spending 2 CP right here, right now, to interrupt over here and get the War Boss and his knob going into the Tech Marine. Because if I can keep that guy on that point for the rest of the game, then that is good news. So 2 CP down the drain, but it's time for the Power Claw. Coming in, hitting on 3s. Woo! He hits you 3 times. Strength 10 on toughness, less than that.
Yeah.
Broosh. Ooh, that is 3 big wounds, -2 across the board.
Okay, so 4 up.
Choo, choo, choo. Oh, he's made all of them.
All of them.
Don't believe it. And then the big chopper from the guy next to him. Oh, he only hits you once. Oh dear. Oh dear.
On 3s.
Oh, he does wound, but it's only -1.
So 3 up.
Oh, he's made it. He's brushed off that, and my CP has gone. Oh, I thought that you would be better than that, boys. But alas, now you've got to take your punching right to the face.
Okay, yeah, we'll let the Tech Marine go.
Sure, 8 attacks now, isn't it? Because
7.
he's 7 attacks. Yep.
And he, I think he's only hitting on 3s though, because he's better with a spanner than he is with an axe, from my understanding.
That's fair enough.
But he does get the extra attack with his servo arm.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, 7 attacks, hitting on 3s, re-rolling because that was the
target.
Into a worse roll. So it is strength. I think it's only strength 5. Yeah, strength 5. Nope, strength 6. I lied. So
Fair
3s with a built-in reroll.
Actually, what's the strength of this again? Sorry, strength
6.
-1 from that because of the knob's ability protecting the boss. So it'll be 4s you needed. So only 2 wounds coming in.
Okay.
AP on this?
-2, I believe.
2 6-up saves, brother. Oh. No, 2 4s. How much damage is that going to do?
So 2 to kill the one boss knob, then 2 onto your boss.
Onto the boss. The war boss has got 8 wounds because he is the biggest boss, so he's down to 6 wounds. Oh, no!
And now 5 attacks from the Redemptor.
No! Hitting on 2s.
Hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s.
Brutal, brutal. Reroll that 1, baby.
And that's a lethal.
Oh dear. And then it's going to be 4, what's the strength of this?
12.
Yep, so it's going to be 2s to wounds.
I've got the 1 reroll if I need it.
Not that he needs it, that is what, 5?
5 at -2.
Oh my gosh. 5 ups to keep the biggest boss alive. He has died. Unfortunately, the war boss has been crushed by the Redemptor Fist. What a fight back for the Sentinels of Brobnar right here, because that is a lot of orcs you've cleaned off the battlefield in short order.
But the most important 2 fights to come up now.
Pile me in, boy.
Which do you want to do more importantly, though? Because I'll get to pick the next one. So I would assume...
No, defender fights first.
Yeah, but then doesn't it...
No, defend fights first. So it's a case of all of my boys going in, and I will then smash you with a rock in the head. The ballistas put up a brave fight, coming down to the final attack from the final jaws, but they managed to burst his precious cabling between his legs, and his leaky ball sack drowned him and the pilot with him. That is definitely how it went down right there, and do not let historians tell you any differently. They consolidated onto that objective over there. But that's...
We got the fight over there.
Yeah, okay, come on, Grots, please. I believe in you, I believe in you. They couldn't do the wound. Oh, not even the runt herd saved me this time. So it is time for the fight back from the captain.
It's all the times. And then 2s to kill.
Yeah, pretty much. Yep, so that's another 5 dead, leaving 1 alive with the runt herd still tied in combat. But that's fine. Just stay there for the rest of the game. Absolutely fine, boys. But a battle shock token will be needed on them. That is the end of the combat. That was a brilliant return against me there, Bean, because you wiped off so much of my army that I'm basically playing for meager points now, because with 2 rounds of scoring and 3 objectives, 4 potentially under control, you'll be getting 15 points a turn going around there. So I need to basically make my next actions bloody well count. So, moving into Orc turn 4.
You score 5.
Score 5. And also the new twist is system interference. The range of all aura abilities is reduced to 2. So that's only going to affect your boy there for lethal hits, unless they stay right next to each other.
Which they are glued together.
The boost of the whatchamacallits over there. So that's actually not too bad. I'm going to need to do some thinking before I go out drinking. Well, friends, here we are. Turn 4 movement is over because there was only 1 real unit to move, and it's the Squighog boys over there.
G unit.
Thing is that they are trying to get rid of this Redemptor. If they can, and the Tech Marine, then they will hold that middle ground objective, and yes, the line may sally forth around the corner and cause them all sorts of mischief in a later round, but for now, it's all about stopping Fabini from scoring where we can while maintaining a few points of our own. So, the Smasher Guns are not actually going to target that juicy looking lion right there, and instead are going to fire everything they can into the Redemptor, because everything that goes through is 2 damage instead of 3, admittedly, yes, but it will be quite good.
It's going to get cover save from the one tree of Brobnar.
Yes, cover from the one tree of Brobnar, but I've got to do what I can with what I have. But first off, it's some pistol shots in here.
Oh no, the big. Oh, this is it, isn't it? This is where it all goes peak tongue.
The Grot Blaster misses. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Just a little tease, tease,
But
mate.
you gave her the college try.
Oh yeah. Right. So we're going to do grenade stratagem over here into the Redemptor. So it's how many is it? 6 grenades.
6, yeah.
6 dice. Looking for 4-ups into that big bad Mama Jammer. So 2 mortal wounds to kick things off for my CP this round. And then the Smasher Guns are going to follow suit with all 3 of them targeting him, or should I? No, I'm going to do all the stickers and shooters from there first to see if I can chip off any more wounds. I'll be right back with the saves. Okay, they did nothing, so now it is time for the Smasher Guns to target that boy over there. 3d3 plus
1 second.
Whoa.
Whoa now.
now.
It's -3, yeah?
-3, down to -2.
So I'm going to pay for Armor of Contempt.
Cool, Armor of Contempt is going off. Beanie CP has been spent. Ooh, 3, 6, 7,
10 again.
10. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, hitting on the 4s. Only 2 hits, that was pretty poor. And then the conversion. 1? Because you're not toughness 9. You're actually higher than toughness 9, so no damage done.
I wasted the CP again.
Damn it. Okay, but all the Smasher Guns could not find their mark. The power of Gork and Mork is fading fast, but hopefully it's now going to come back around as we move into the charge phase, because that's it. There's nothing else to do. Charge phase in with the Squighog boys, into the Redemptor, but not into the Tech Marine. Reasons being because of the fact they can't fit around there. It's a 2-inch charge, and they've bloody well made it in. But
with 2?
With 2. Oh, we pluses 1 because of the thing, so it would be a 3-inch charge. But that was not great, boys. You're not filling me with a lot of confidence right now as we move into the fight phase. But into the fight phase we go. Beast Chopper going in first, hitting on 2s. He hits you all the times. It is anti-vehicle 4-up. Oof, only 2 coming in right there, my friend. -1.
Okay, so 3 up.
Oh dear, and then his squeaky saw jaws. Hits you once. Will he do any wounds? He does wound, yes, it's -2.
Okay, so 4 up.
And that's 3 damage.
Oh
my. Excuse me, Marge. Then it is all of the regular choppers and the stickers. Be right back with the wound rolls. Oh dear, oh dear. After all of the hits, they couldn't seem to get the wounds through, so that's only 7 wounds remaining on the Redemptor. Not looking good for them, and now it's time for the fight back.
Okay, 5 hits hitting on 2s because of the awakening of the machine spirit. There we go, dropped 1.
Nice.
And now it's going to be 3s to wounds.
Indeed.
So 4 at -2.
-2, so that'll be on to 6-up saves for the regular boys. Which I managed to miss the dice again, so I'll re-roll one of these. No, so how much damage is it apiece?
So it's 3 damage apiece.
First one is alive on 1 wound.
Okay.
Second one, he's dead. Third one, ooh, only 1 wound taken on the boss knob.
And then
last one. Ooh.
Takes 2 more, so is the boss knob dead?
No, he's not. He's on 1 wound.
Okay, so we've got deadly dead.
Yeah, unfortunately, he is gone. Gone, Zell Washington. So that's the end of the combat over there. Not as devastating as it.
But the important combat.
I keep forgetting about these guys over here. Okay, yeah, do your damage because you are fighting first, my friend, as the defender.
Oh yeah, of course I am.
Indeed.
Huzzah! Okay, so hitting on 2s.
Yep.
Oh, and hang on, let me check something, because I haven't been doing this the whole game.
What?
I can't remember if he has the ability that he can just cast a free CP on himself. Yeah, he can. So he's got access to a free strat, battle strat.
Ah, okay.
And
he's battle shocked though, so he can't use anything on himself.
Excellent point, well made.
So nothing there, but he is going to hit many, many times. And he's going to kill, pretty much. It's -2, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll get a save on my whatchamacallit, the run herd.
So 1's gone for the last of them, so it's 4 at -2.
Whee! No, he's dead. Oh, dang it. He's free. He's free at last. That is unfortunate for me. That really is. Looks like things have gone the way of the dodo for the Orcs, because if I lose those 3 boys over here, I shall be effectively tabled bar the Smasher Guns. But we're now moving into Beanie's turn 4. Can he hold on? And at the beginning of the turn, he's got to roll Battle Shock over here.
Oh, yeah, to check to see if I'm actually holding it.
Yeah, got to roll over here to see if you're holding that one there.
So I'm going to spend...
You don't think you need to, because you've got 1, 2, 3. He's outside?
I think he was just outside.
So you do need this one to get 15.
So I'm going to spend the CP to make him pass his Battle Shock.
Yep.
Which means that I can get that to get the 15 points.
So he has 15 points for holding 3 right there. Not a bad shout. As we move into his turn 4. God damn it, boys. You rolled the maximum number of shots and you still couldn't hit him in Overwatch. Unfortunately, the captain made it in, but he is still Battle Shocked, though, thanks to Beanie failing a roll there. These guys are staying in combat. The Tech Marine is moving around to try and join in on the fun. These guys are staying put because of the fact that they are earning Beanie points, and that is all that he needs to do right now to win the game. He just needs to hold on. Hold on.
And I haven't moved these guys back yet.
Yeah, so are they going to consolidate back onto that objective and just chill for the rest of the game looking smug and fancy?
Yes, in their fancy pants.
I do not blame them. The line has done an absolute lion's share of the work here, taking out the Mega Knob, so why not just peace out and chill.
So if he's got an 8.
And this Redemptor has decided that he's going to go and capture that point as well for Beanie. Nasty, nasty, nasty. So it now comes down to what is eligible to shoot. And it is basically just the Redemptor.
Other Redemptor.
And the other Redemptor.
And the Plasma Pistol.
And the Plasma Pistol. Okay, so where do you want to kick things off?
Plasma Pistol? Yeah.
Overcharge it. Do it now, do it now. Overcharge it.
No, hitting on 2s.
Yeah, fair enough. Hey, he hits. Toughness.
8.
Yeah,
3. Sorry, 7.
3 threes. No.
Nope. He's tried again.
The Redemptor, with all of his firepower.
Everything into them.
Into the Smasher Guns. Hell to the yeah. Okay, so this is going to be the Underslung, the regular Assault Cannon, and all of the Gubbins. We'll be back with the saves. The quality of the shooting from this has taken out 2 of the Smasher Guns. Not bad at all. And now we move over to the other Redemptor, firing point blank into the face of the Squighog boys.
So sadly, he can't use his Frag Storm or the Macroplasma. And what I've learnt is the Macroplasma isn't as good as the Gatling.
Bit too swingy, and it's too conditional, being tied up all the time.
Because I like them being in combat, punching things in the face all the time.
Why wouldn't you?
Okay, so we're looking at the Underslung, hitting on 2s. And this is the Oath of Mobile target. Re-rolling. And that's a lethal, and that's a lethal.
Nicely done.
Because he's still within range of his mate.
Yeah, even though the aura is down to 2. Okay, right, next up.
And now this is Strength 6.
Toughness 7.
So
5s.
5s or 6s being great.
Nice.
And I get 1 free reroll, which I'm going to save for the Icarus.
Oh, okay, cool.
So there's 2 there to save.
AP on this?
Oh, yeah. 2 to save, so no AP.
Okay, so 2 4-ups, 1 made, 1 failed, and then how much damage are these apiece?
Just the 1.
Okay, so there was 3 that went through in total because of that.
4.
Oh, 4 in total, is it?
Yeah, but they're all single damage, so this can spill.
Oh, it does spill. It kills the boss knob and moves another one down to just 1 wound.
Okay.
Not good. Okay, next up.
Next is just the Icarus now.
Yep, here we go. Here's where the reroll's being saved for.
D3.
For the 1.
It's all that matters, so 2s.
It's the reroll because of Oath of Moment. Yep, and then strength.
8, so it'll be 3s. Rerolling if needs be.
Nice.
Nope, so -1.
-1, so it'll be a 5-up save. Oh, he's not made it. How much damage?
2 damage.
2 5-ups. Oh, he's dead. So it's just the Beast Boss on Squigosaur left.
Versus Redemptio.
I love it. Okay, is there any charges to make?
Yes, there is. The Captain into the Smasher Gun.
Do it, do it, do
and
it.
the Tech Marine into the Smasher Squig.
Yep, okay, here we go.
Okay, so let's go with the Captain over there. We haven't measured, but I'm going to say it's like 3 or 4.
It's definitely that.
Definitely enough.
Zoom, slams into it, and does he get the mortal wounds on the charge, or is it only?
He doesn't.
Oh,
it was his mates that you so swiftly murdered earlier.
And then the Tech Marine's going to try and squeeze his way through. And he squeezes indeed it. So that is going to be, first up, the Tech Marine versus the Squig Boss. And then over here against the Smasher Gun. But we'll kick things off over here and see how he does.
Right, so 7 attacks, hitting on 3s, re-rolling everything for Oath of Moment.
Hell yeah. Nice. He's pulling his weight in combat, this boy. And then strength of?
6.
Toughness 8.
So 5 to wounds with 1 re-roll.
He can do it, he can do it.
Ooh.
That's not bad. 5s to wound, so 2 coming in AP on this.
-2.
So this will be onto his 5-ups. Neither made, and then the feel no pain, it's 4 damage apiece?
Yes, so it'll be 4 damage in
4
total.
damage in total. Huh. Okay, he's blocked 2, taken 2, so he's down 2, 6 wounds.
And now the other attack with his
the servo
arm.
Yep, I love the servo arm. He
And
hits.
Strength 8.
Toughness 8.
So 4s.
It's a nice wound AP.
I don't actually know. We've never had to hit it.
He's gone through because unless he has base or no AP.
No, it's definitely lots of it. It's -2, 3 damage.
Ooh, 3 damage. Nice one. Okay, so 3, 5 up, feel no pains. Made 1, failed 2. Down to 4 wounds remaining. He's not feeling too hot, but he will get to fight at least before the Redemptor. Over here, though, the fist of the captain going into the smasher gun.
Okay, so 5 attacks. Hitting on 2.
Indeed, indeed.
Hits with all. Strength 8, so it'll be 3 to wound with 1 reroll for the Iron Storm.
Iron Storm,
Iron
4.
Storm, -2.
Saves, 6 up invulnerables. He is gone.
8
the
wounds.
Smasher gun is out of there. The evil that is the orcs have been rooted out here. It is my final attack. And honestly, it may be the final thing that I do before the Redemptor crushes me. So, with an evil glint in his eye, the beast boss that basically survived by the skin of his teeth for so long in that second match that we had, has now feels like he's met his match. 6 attacks into the Redemptor, because why would he target anything else?
Yeah, of course.
Hits on 2s.
Stop rolling Lichen.
I will never stop rolling Lichen. So he's got a wound on 4s now because he has anti-vehicle. Oh, that is a smattering of wounds. 4 coming in at -1. He doesn't care. He doesn't care.
3 ups.
He takes 1 wound because it's 2 down to 1 because of Duty Eternal.
Thank you, Duty Eternal.
And then finally, it is the Squigosaur Jaws coming in. He hits you once.
Ooh.
Will it do anything here? He does wound. It is -2.
Okay, so 4 up.
No! So that means that there is no damage done by the Squig boss over here. And finally, the Redemptor Fist. Will he crush him into dust?
Right, 2s, re-rolling for Oath of Moment.
Oh my god. Oh my god. And then it's strength. A lot
12.
of 3s.
3s to wound with 1 free re-roll.
Ooh.
Which I'll use now.
Oh, so the
4, -2.
4. 5 ups to make. He's made 1, he's failed 3.
So
I've got a CP, so I may as well spend it here
yeah.
at this point. No, so how much damage is it?
So it'll be 9 damage, so 9 feel no pains.
Oh my god, let's do it in batches of 3 for real funsies. The first one, he's failed 3, so he's only got 1 save to make on 6 dice left. He's out of there, no! Wait a minute, does he deadly demise? Let's make sure that he takes somebody with him. He doesn't even do that. The orcs have been wiped from the entire battlefield. And even though they were ahead on points, this will put a commanding victory in the hands of the Lion and the Sentinels of Brobnar. What a magnificent turn 3 pushback here, because I feel that was like so decisive with the shooting, pushing in. Say what you want about the new rules with all of the push-in buttons, going faster, assault bits and bobs. Re-rolling everything all the time on 1 unit is pretty powerful indeed.
Yeah.
And I hate Redemptor so much when you're an army with only damage 2. I hate you so much. But I also...
That one didn't even get hit.
He didn't even do anything. He was just kind of like, yeah, all right, geez, how's it going? But let's go through the MVPs of the match. I would probably say that despite dying a pretty horrific death just then, the Squig boss and the Squig Hog boys,
Unbelievable.
they did push through quite, they killed
So,
the Eliminators, big blob of 10,
Intercessors.
yep, and the Ballistas all in a turn.
And damaged and tied him up.
Yeah.
Okay, he stood there and took it like a big boy.
Yeah.
But, you know.
But it's like if, for example, the 10-inch charge you didn't make over here with the line, if they turned around and thrown some grenades, that objective would potentially be under orc control. There was ways that it could have gone on a knife's edge, but that's the best thing about these battles, that they do go down to the wire. Because even after the tallying of points over here, Beanie's only going to win by 10 points, I think, in total, maybe?
Yeah, so I score 15 in the next turn, so I have 40. You have 25.
Oh, it was actually a bigger gap than I thought, because that gave up a turn of scoring. And the final twist was you could have only declared charges if you were within 7 inches of the charging unit. Wouldn't have made a difference there, but that was a brilliant battle and an epic conclusion to our campaign. The orcs may not have taken Brobnar for their nefarious dwelling, But there is a problem. It seems that the lion has noticed this as he stands gazing lovingly at the only tree on Brobnar, that there are a few cracks appearing in the goo crystals around. He feels like malevolent war energy may have seeped in. What will this mean for Brobnar in the future? Well, I can promise you this. Sillier goddamn battles. We are gonna be the Bat Rep channel that does stuff sillier, stupider, and definitely more crazy than any other battle rap channel out there. So keep a watch on Live and Let's Dice. Thank you for watching and supporting us through this Orc campaign. And if you want to follow us on the social medias, you can follow Beanie over there at
Beanie40K.
And you can follow me over on Instagram at RetroJ, but the O is a 0. Until next time, my friends, we'll see you soon here under the leafy bosom of the last tree, the only tree on Brobnar.